and over and over again.
Yeah, it is. Sounded like
Holy shit.
Oh
my god! I just realised something. Sorry.
Go on.
Forget me. I'm gonna do my own thing.
No, go on. What's up?
No, I just realised I'm home alone tonight, which means I can literally play D&D on the fucking TV.
Nice.
Be right back.
Be right back, indeed.
Amazing.
Well, the first time Cheryl played D&D, I'm pretty sure she played it on our big TV that we've got, and it's a massive curved Samsung thing, and
Nice.
it's the perfect TV just for playing like Minesweeper on. How big do you want it? Yes.
Right, guys, can you hear me?
Just about, but you're really loud.
Yeah, sorry, I've changed the headset I'm using, so you may want to turn me down, or I can turn me down, I don't know.
I'll turn. I've currently got you at 120%, so I'll turn you down.
Yeah, it's my wireless headset, the special one from work.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Cool beans. Well, Cheryl's got a new headset. We've got Steel Series 1, but we haven't used it yet, and I don't want to be the first one to use it. She wouldn't live it down.
Ow, you cunt!
Sweetheart.
What did you
The
do?
next day they can deliver a Saturday.
Can they not do next day delivery?
It says next working day delivered by Saturday. I can try it. It might not arrive.
They have next day delivery, don't
That's
they?
what it says. Next working delivery. But
Which is tomorrow.
but it's now 8 o'clock at night.
Well, I told you to order them earlier.
Fair.
Fuck's sake, Paul.
Oh, yeah, Paul.
God damn it, Paul.
I'm sorry, I'm with Vicky on this one.
It's for my own benefit.
Well, I was at work.
Yes, I'm watching Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
I'm now living at large from the sofa.
Nice.
Is it from what?
No, I've ordered them. They might arrive tomorrow. They might not. Who knows? I'm going to stop tinkering now. Sorry, I've been tinkering with stuff, which is why I wasn't. Which is why I wasn't in Roll 20. Why I
Stop
wasn't.
playing with yourself.
Yes, Paul. So play with yourself.
Come on.
No, Paul, carry on.
That reminds me, I should get into Roll20 myself. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
The things you will include, you may find, is that Paige now has a new token.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Is she now an
oh, yeah.
octopus?
Paige is now an
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What animal shall I turn her into now? Just so you have to make a new token again.
Turn her into a Pikachu.
I don't think that's an option, but let me check the player's handbook.
I'm sorry. I've missed something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you missed that.
yeah. I've got a little bit to explain.
When did you drop out last time?
Just captain the ship.
Oh, you went a bit robotic there.
No tengu alle un robo.
You're at it.
Yeah.
Shall I begin my last week?
Yeah, go on.
Previously.
I'll only swap my headset back.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
Oh, she
My
has a
God,
health
how
bar and
much?
everything. That's disturbing.
Oh no, Gartha is drinking. For those who know Gartha, it's a bad time. Oh dear. Welcome back. I need to turn you up again now, damn it.
Yeah, same.
Sorry, I'm using a third headset.
Third headset.
Yeah, I've got like 5.
Fair. It's
Which I bought myself.
fair.
So yeah, last time. Last time you freed some prisoners because having fought the Cult of the Dragon on the Trail of Edmondson, giant Nichard, and the summoning of a Bulgara demon by Shish. Thank you, Vic. Made your way out, freeing the prisoners that have been trapped, and throwing the captured dragon cultists down there to leave it a rot, as well as raiding your way through a chest that was really bad luck to raid, apparently, according to the kobold. You then talked to the captured prisoners to find out what you can and what you could, as well as held a meeting with Lady Haventree of the city's nobility and someone who may or may not be
oh, excuse me, sorry.
Who knows? You continue on their business trail, finding out that he'd gone somewhere underground was the only information you got out of the Cult of the Dragon. But also that he may have been messed around with Zalazar's guild, where that led you to a fishery that is being used simply for smuggling, given the fact that there was no fish there or any working equipment. With a lot of blagging and a degree of invisibility, you managed to convince them that you worked for Xanathar, and they took you on their little skiff boat out to a ship that was currently anchored at sea, just to the south of Waterdeep. You helped unload the cargo and then stayed on board. For those who remember, the drow and the images are not drow. That's just the name. That's just the image that comes with the thing. I can bother to change it. For things that are going to get murdered probably at this rate. So
yeah,
I'm really glad I didn't. Staying invisible because he's going to discuss it later. Shish snuck his way around. Jim dropped his, but was able to jump in. Paige, now as an octopus, went for a swim. Down beneath the water, because you'd heard that they were investigating something here. And as Paige went down, she just about at the edge of her travel distance away from Jim, so you can still see the link. You could see sort of two parallel columns that on the ground. But that's as much as she saw before she came back up. As this was going on, Nichard, Callie, Eunice, and Aldrak in tow spoke to the ship's captain, who Jim doesn't know, but at least knows the name of. Captain's Master Silvertooth. He's a known pirate.
He's a known pirate or a gnome pirate?
Known. He is very much a human. So you can rock himself. Having a conversation with him, you managed to convince him of the idea that you were here to help with this investigation into whatever it is they were looking into. In the meantime, Shish had been pottering around trying to see if you could spot any symbols of Xanathar. On having seen a couple of eye tattoos and then noticed that Silvertooth's sword, the pommel, was in the shape of an eye. Leapt up onto the table, dropped his invisibility, and opened a doorway, summoning a Bulgara demon. Again.
We need to start talking about that.
A little different this time than last time. Last time it was like a rip that tore open and the Bulgara sort of stepped through. This time, as well as that rift, a spark of arcane energy both went up into the sky and seemingly down through the boat. And that was where we left it. Was Bulgara ripping its way through reality.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Shist.
Please tell me the destroyer turned at the start of this.
Well, everyone on board pretty much goes like, what the hell? So I am going to ask everyone to roll initiative for me.
Oh, that's a great start.
Best way to start a
You know,
game
because it's one of those situations where I probably should
Yeah,
ask you to.
yeah.
This demon isn't on fire, is it?
It is not on fire, no.
Okay, good. And how far off the coast are we? Just
You can see the coast. It'll be south and west of the map. You're actually not pointing south. You're pointing. You're not actually pointing east to west. You're pointing northeast. But so you can see the coast. It's certainly. It's not a comfortable swim, but it is swimmable. Easy by boat though.
Just to check the rules, I can't use a person as a water vehicle, right?
Unless that person has some form of floating ability.
What if they're proficient with water vehicles?
In water vehicles, no. I would say you could possibly use a Triton.
Okay.
Being the fact that they are aquatic people.
I didn't click my character talk, and I am sorry.
That's fine.
And I'm wondering if there's a genuine surprise round at the start of this.
There is going to be a surprise round, yes.
Yes, Richard goes first.
My initiative didn't work because I'm a pleb and didn't click.
Oh, you dum-dum. Both of you, you dum-dums.
Hello, intelligence 10.
I've only got intelligence 12. I ain't that much smarter than you.
It does puzzle me how the only one with any proper reasonable career is Aldrak, who has the lowest intelligence of the party.
Yep, this is true.
Well, that's why.
You don't have to be smart to be a city guard.
It's
No,
true.
I mean to be a police officer. You need 5 GCSEs or something, don't you?
Yeah, real
Mate.
world, you know.
You're giving me way too much credit.
No, you just need to be able to count to 5 and spell GCSEs.
G, C.
I think it's got a P in it.
Oh, don't confuse us now. Oh, I've lost it. I've lost my train of thought. No, can't spell it. I'm gonna have to rage.
And can Kai please roll for the Bulgara as well?
Oh yeah.
No, tell him he's not allowed to.
I'm gonna do a flying kick off the upper deck at that Bulgura, I think.
Mm.
It hasn't got its stat block.
Should do.
9.
But surely it's going to be on our side.
I mean,
Until
it
it's
starts.
not.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone and let him take out everything else until he becomes a
Yep.
problem.
Oh, one second. I might not have. Did I? Sorry, my bad. Yeah, you should be able to see it now.
Oh yeah.
The 16. Okay. So yes, there is a surprise round, of which if anyone has the abilities in the surprise round other than Nichid, you can use them. Obviously, Nichid can use his round, his reaction. Because yeah, you're all pretty surprised.
I rage and I club the poor man next to me.
Not old Jack.
Yeah.
Ouch.
The first one misses. You go for the swing, and he sort of reacts just in time and brings his sword up to parry it out of the way. The second one, however, does hit.
Oh, that's a really low
That
roll.
was really bad. Oh, darling.
It's fine. I literally get to go again before he does.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. I will actually heard that Shist can also have it because he also knew that what was going to happen.
Because he summoned it.
So in the surprise round, because you are ready, because you've just summoned a demon, you know what's happening. Everyone else is going, "What the hell?" including your own team.
Except for Nietzsche, who's just like, rage time.
Yeah, Nietzsche's able to react quicker and catch people by surprise, but you're ready. You're actually prepped for combat because you've just initiated it.
Okay, so what? I can just act and do whatever I want.
Yeah,
as if I had a turn.
one round.
Nice.
I'm going to use that in future next time I start a fight.
It has to be suitably surprising.
So just swivels around on the balls of his feet and points his fingers. He's got his staff in his right hand. And he's got his left finger index pointed towards the sky, and he just roars out, "Mutiny!" And he fires a ray of frost at this guy doing the depth check.
Okay, yep. That hits, yeah. Sudden blast in his back. He's not even paying attention. He's the last person to turn around.
He just feels a little bit chilly.
It hurts. He's like, oh, he suddenly gets shot in the back with this bolt of cold energy. Okay, then we'll go back in the order. So, Eunice.
I am going to Phantasmal Force on this guy.
Okay.
Oh.
Saves.
What a shame. Oh well.
You have your bonus action and your movement if you're doing yes.
I think I'm going to stay where I am. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Nidgen.
I do a double roll with the side to put in between me and Al, and I club him again.
Okay, yeah. You step round. Both will hit.
Nice. You're not getting good hits today, are you?
No, it's because I'm on a boat. It's like rocking me back and forth a little bit. I'm proficient in driving, not fighting on them. If you remember, last time I was on a boat, I also sucked till I mounted a creature.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so the various deckhands, of which are the slightly the more ones in brown compared to the slightly more skilled soldiers. Two of them run towards the Bulgara because, oh crap! In fact, all three of them are going to run towards the Bulgara because they can all get to it in one turn. And the other two are going to move and take shots at it with crossbows that they pull out. Because the hell, it's a Bulgara. So the two crossbows are going to miss entirely, racked with sudden fear. And the three with their maces, the first round of swings is going to do nothing, I don't think. Yeah, and then they each get 2 attacks, so they'll take the second swing around as well. Yeah, they're just too afraid of it. They run at it and they're like, utterly ineffectually. The Bulgara.
Yeah.
Don't fuck him up!
The command of fuck him up. Bulgara beats its chest. Who's it going for?
Well, I'm gonna guess well, if this is the same, well, no, it can't be the same Bulgaria. Let's hope that this one's got a little bit more smarts to it. Just the ones in front. Go, them ones.
Yeah, rules are pretty simple. Fuck him up. So it's gonna fuck him up.
Exactly.
I believe it gets 3 attacks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets 2 fists and 1 bite.
Yep. So who are you going for?
We're going to go for a bite in the middle and then punches on the sides.
Okay. So if you hit the attack, you should be able to roll them.
Just sorting out my windows, hang on.
So the bites into him. Yeah, that hits.
Jesus, they've got low AC.
That's the top.
Yep.
That's the bottom.
Bottom one misses. So and then yeah, if you click where it says attack, it'll roll the damage for you. Yeah. So it goes in with the fist swinging wildly.
So yeah, ooh.
So
Yeah,
third
the bite
one-
is 8. And fist is
Yeah, yeah.
12.
Yeah, so it bites into one of them, punches the other one. The other one manages to get out of the way in time, but it's like, oh, hell. The more soldier-based crew.
Oh dear.
Having just been shot in the back, this guy is going to sort of spin around and be like, what the hell? But he's going to go for Jim, because Jim's right there.
Oh, but I'm a pirate as well.
This one is going to go for Shisht. The other...
Get off my table, you! I'm claiming this ship in the name of the Jolly Skull Adopter Crew.
The what?
Skull adopt.
Branding.
The other three just begin to make their way across the deck. Against Jim, a 16 and a 14.
16 hits, 14 doesn't.
Which is 7
Holy
piercing damage
shit.
and 22 points of poison damage.
Ouch.
Oh wow.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Sorry, take Constitution saving throw first. I should say. Cool.
Holy
7 piercing damage, 20 points of poison damage.
Can I halve that?
You...
reaction.
Yes, because you have evasion, I think. No, I'm okay. Dodge.
Yes.
Wait, which one was me?
That's on Jim,
Okay.
and this one goes for Shisht.
Ooh. Wow.
Shit's died.
So this is Arcana, right?
One second. Why? No.
What did you do?
I accidentally deleted the thing.
Oops.
As you do.
Oh, it did 0 damage!
It did not do 0 damage.
Guys! He's intimidated by my mutiny speeches. He instead joins our side.
Your speech was literally shorter than the phrase speech.
Yeah.
Right, let's try that one again. Now that I put that back in again. Is that actually never a roll? No.
Mm-mm.
Fucking thing.
You fucked up, boss.
I fucked up. Right, ignore that attack. So the first one is 7 piercing damage, and can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
That might actually kill you outright.
Yep.
Holy shit. Make that save.
Gonna
Yeah, I
use
can't
my
find it. Where is it?
cutting word.
Did he say Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Cutting words on the attack.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on the attack.
The attack will still get through. So there's 24 against 11.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not the 13. Dang.
So the damage is a better one to do it on.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll a d10.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm lost.
You're cutting words.
Yes, I'm having.
Oh,
a
and spirit shit.
phase
Okay.
Where lots of nonsense. Right, 1d10 come.
Yeah. So you would take 38 points of damage. However, that's reduced by 14. So it is only 24 points of damage.
You are still standing, right, after 24?
after 24, yeah.
Okay, good.
So I take 24 damage, and what's this about poison?
That's including the poison.
Okay.
Someone go through a Constitution. Yeah, can you also roll me another Constitution saving throw? That you're probably going to fail anyway.
Oh dear. Yeah.
There is another burst of arcane energy that appears around the Bulgura as you lose concentration on it.
Oh no!
However, it stumbles forwards and just shakes its head.
Uh-oh. I should save that portion of growth.
Yeah.
Gigantic monster
Yeah.
on a ship would have been much more fun.
Callie.
Alright, I'm going for this guy here.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Both hit.
That one should have a +4. They should both have a +4. What the fuck? Every fucking time.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Should we have a swear jar now?
No, that's millions in it.
Come on, guys. It's the only chance I've got of getting rich in this lifetime. I've got to have a swear jar.
Did I make my name?
Yes,
What did I do this time?
swearing all the time.
Pardon?
Swearing all the time.
Okay. Would you like me to?
No, it's fine. What's your Eldritch Blast called?
Boom.
There it is.
What are you doing with my sheet?
I'm gonna fix it.
I've already fixed it on my damage. Oh, you're fixing it there?
I should automatically take that into effect. Nope. Weird.
Yeah, I've put it onto the boom there. No, I
it's not
haven't.
working.
What? Plus charisma. Oh no, that's for the
There we go.
yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
Anyway, so
it's
it's 14
14
plus 8, so 22. Yep, you crack him twice with 2 bolts of arcane energy.
And then as a bonus, 4, let's use half of them. 10 points back, Shist.
Okay, you
It
heal
was
again.
a hill.
Yeah.
Lovely.
All right.
One. Oh, actually, no, my turn is fine.
Oh, go on, yeah, quick question. Then.
Can you?
Uh,
Oh, it's fine. Just take your turn after my turn is fine.
Okay, all right.
yep, cool. I hit this one very, very hard.
Boss man will try and take a swing at you with his sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Ha!
Oh my god.
Which is 26 to the back. It is slashing damage, so you do reduce it by 3.
I do reduce it by 3. Okay.
Thank
So,
God for that.
20, at least I got the crit out the way. That's
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's something I was going to do on my turn as well. I was going to send Luna to help Nichard.
Cool, yeah. She's right next to him anyway. So
Yeah.
Luna takes to help.
Cool.
Back. Cool.
So-
Yeah, you move over there. Stumble down the stairs.
literally. So
Oh, both hits give you advantage.
cool.
Good hits.
Action.
Shished.
Now, if I remember correctly, benign transportation, which is the ability you get at 6th level for the School of Conjuration.
Yeah.
I believe last time we did this, I'm pretty sure I can use that and cast the spell from my book, right?
So in order to use it, it takes up your action. So you can, I believe, doesn't it? It's an
Well, no,
action.
that's the thing, it doesn't say. There you
Yeah,
go.
the casting time is 1 standard action. You can cast a bonus action, a bonus spell,
Oh, he does. Sorry, I'm blind.
It takes an action to actually use it.
Oh,
So yeah, so you can
yeah.
you can move your bonus action spell.
Sorry, say that again.
You can use a bonus action spell still,
Yeah.
or any bonus action.
Okay. Yes. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport, benign transportation.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
To there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move here behind all this crap.
Yeah. So duck behind the cover.
Yeah, and then I would like to use my bonus action to do nimble escape
Okay.
and hide.
Roll me a stealth check. Just interesting information sake.
8.
Yeah, you're fairly sure you are also behind cover, so you're fairly happy you are probably hidden.
Good. That's what we're aiming for. And that's my turn, I guess. And the Bulgaria is obviously just like,
It's
I'm free.
It's now free to rage and to smash things. Jim.
Okay, so I'm going to turn to this pirate guy who just attacked me and just be like, "What the fuck, mate? I'm on your side!" And I've got empty hands, so, you know, it's very convincing. Until suddenly a dark blade materializes in one of them and I stab him in the guts.
Yep.
While simultaneously casting Booming Blade, of course.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Jesus.
You carve into him. He is very hurt by this.
Emotionally? Or
Emotionally?
The boss man's turn. Oh, do you want to move? Sorry.
Oh, no, I'll stay where I am so that Aldrak gets advantage.
Boss man's going to go for Richard. Swings you on the great sword. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
13 slashing damage, and then 11 is not going to hit you.
Move your pet, by the way.
Sorry?
You didn't move.
Oh, I didn't move Paige. No. How far can octopuses move? You've already got Luna helping you out, haven't you? Yeah, Paige is just gonna squelch over to me.
Babe,
Yeah.
have some help.
Oh, back in 2 seconds, guys. And just before I go, though, in the meantime, can everyone please make me a dexterity saving throw?
Is this
on the high seas.
Is this one I get advantage on because of my proficiency with water vehicles?
You know what? I would actually say that yes, Nitchard and Jim both get advantage.
Nice.
Nice.
UNESCO.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a crit. 1 contact.
Just stumbles back and completely goes overboard.
So do I need to roll a save, guys? Hello?
Hello.
So do I need to roll a save or something?
Yes.
Dexterity save.
Next time. Sorry, guys, I just had to take my head.
Alright.
while Paul's gone, I'm just going to run and grab a drink.
I'll be right back as well. I'm going to split up the cats.
Oh dear.
If you can imagine, like, a large A-size picture frame would have, like, multiple clips going along the outside. What are the
And
cats?
the boat rocks in the water, kind of off-feeting everybody a little bit. The
Not me.
Niche is fine, doesn't worry about it at all. Eunice, being a bit short of stature, lower centre of balance. Jim as well, he's very much used to this.
And an excellent dance.
And an excellent dancer. Aldrich getting quite stocky. Marston doesn't seem to fazed by it at all. Not the regular ship hands either. However, the various soldiers, the ones that and the drow, they stumble and trip forward, as does Callie, and Shish rolls across and hits the floor. You are considered prone, and you spend half your movement to get up on your turn. Eunice.
Okay. I'm going to have another go at Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
Ba-doop-ba-doo. Ha. See. It's... Is it? Can I cast it at one...
Who are you going for?
Oh, I'm going to go for the same guy.
Okay.
Who I'm hoping will be at a disadvantage, having just lurched.
Irrelevant. What's he saying?
The rocking of the boat was actually it hitting something solid, and it's clearly sinking, and is coming to pieces.
Yeah, he starts to panic that the ship's hit something and there's a rock and, oh my god, an iceberg! How is there an iceberg here? Massive letters. Yeah.
To which I'll be shouting, "Everyone overboard! Save yourselves!"
So a level of confusion there. Okay.
Okay, 2 questions. One,
Yep.
As an experienced fighter, would I realistically notice that these people are using poison? That's the first question.
You would on if if they'd hit you.
Right. Okay. Fair
But
enough.
they haven't targeted you yet.
It's fine. The help of a birdie bird.
Nice. That help was very good. Oh no, it's only help on the first one.
Yeah, it only happened the first one, not the second one.
Oh, boo.
So the first one hits, the second one doesn't. However, you do one of your axe charms gleams with a brilliant display of light, and even your already slightly iridescent axe glows incredibly brightly as it hacks into him. And then he starts to glow. Just randomly starts to glow. It's a little strange.
Okay, that's a good one. Can't become invisible.
It is a good one, actually, yeah. Did you want to move at all?
I'll put myself. I'm assuming I can share the same square as the bird.
Yes, you can do. Yeah, it's
Put myself between the boss and Carly then.
So Luna just comes down to rest on your shoulder.
Yes.
It's a very dangerous place to be right now.
So the ship's thugs are again going to take their shots at the Bulgara because that makes perfect sense. Because why would they not take their shots at the Bulgara? So 2 of them with their crossbows, both hits. Like they're a little more confident now. A little more confident. That one's not.
Get.
That one is. That one managed to get 1 swing in for 5 damage, and then the other one, I think, hits misses as well. So yeah, they're getting a little tiny bit more confident, but not massively more confident. In return for this, very quickly, the Bulgara is then going to punch them back. So fist, bite, fist. 10, 11, and 8.
We got a smart one this time, guys. This might be a difficult fight.
Cool. And then the random numbers. The random various assassin type soldier types. We're using assassins since the stat block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one comes up to engage Aldrak.
Oh dear.
Yeah, bring it.
That one will make it to there. That one will make it to there. So the one that tried to stab Jim previously is going to go for Jim again.
Misses.
And is going to miss twice, I believe. And the one going for the new one is going for Aldrak and hits the second time.
Yeah, 23 hit.
So can you do me a? Oh, very nice. Can you do me a Constitution saving throw first of all?
How's it going?
You make the save.
Yep.
So you're going to take half the poison damage. So we'll also roll your superiority dice as well for parry.
Yeah, 1 second. 2.
So 21 points of damage, minus another 3, plus it down to 18, minus 8 for Spirit Shield. As ghostly niches come, just 10 damage. 10 damage.
10 damage in that round. Lovely.
For all that, 10 damage.
Mission: keep actual tank alive.
Mm-hmm.
This ghostly version of Nichid just runs and just dives in the way. Callie.
Okay. This is something I haven't used yet.
Cool.
So I'm.
Common sense.
Oh, well, fuck you too, bro. Yeah, so it will get. No, I need to put it there. Okay, yep, good. Right, so I'm putting it on that square. Right, putting it there so it hits these, like everyone except for this guy and this guy. Except Aldrak as well. I've measured it so it won't hit Aldrak. And I'm going to use that one.
I'd attack that.
Cool. So you're going to hit, sorry, which ones?
Everyone
Everything.
except that one and that one.
So
What does it do?
1, 2. So, sorry, I missed your thing, which is why I'm talking about. All of these guys here.
So I'm putting it. 1 moment. Yeah.
What's the radius?
30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I
Very
put it
nice.
there.
Very nice.
Yeah. So everyone,
So that is
everything needs to make a DC 15 Constitution save.
1, 2, 3.
They make it.
First
Fuck.
one fails. Is it half damage on a failed save?
No, no damage, exhaustion, or light emission.
Okay. The first one takes it though.
So he is now
5.
exhausted.
Yeah.
I want to make that guy, if possible. the one attacking Aldrak.
That's fine.
Good.
So going clockwise, the two on the furthest end, they're okay. However, then the guy to the south of the Bulgura takes a lot.
Mhm. And the Bulgura needs to be.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
In fact, those two there are dead.
Oh, nice.
And the Bulgura also needs to make plus injury.
Oh, damn it.
Took two out of them, did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's really useful. You kept that quiet.
Yep.
What is it? A fart cloud?
So, yes, she sends out this ray of energy, of which, as it erupts, just has this horrible, sickening green colour, and everything it touches just suddenly starts to glow.
Yep. So that will last up to 10 minutes. Don't go into that area.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it's permanent.
Yeah, it's a constitution. So I'm just going to shout, don't go into that area.
You could pick
Don't
the
step
guy
into the
fighting
light.
and throw him in there.
Yeah.
So it covers. It's a little bit bigger
Just
than that, actually.
Spartan kick that guy off the table into it.
Yes, now's your chance.
There
So
we go. Strength check.
Come on.
So here we go. Let's go for this guy first.
I am just going to post that in chat. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
There you go. So that pink circle there is where this sort of
Yeah.
noxious effect is.
So the guy right next to me on my left.
Yep. First one swings, he managed to move out of the way, dodging out of the way of this cloud. The second one, however, takes him in the back.
No worries. So
Cool.
is he
Solid
really
hit.
hurt or is he dead?
He's still up, but that's a good hit.
Okay. So next up. So same guy again.
Yep. That hits. He's still up, but he's looking pretty battered.
Okay, I'll just wait. I'll hit him again.
That hits as well. Oh, you're just cracking him in the back and he stumbles forwards. And his eyes, blood starts to come out of his nose. He make from the blunt force trauma, and then he goes down.
Cool.
Shished.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm prone, aren't I?
You're splattered onto the floor like ow.
Yeah.
It's half your movement.
Okay, so I am going to get up, which is 15 feet of movement, right? If my movement's 30, yeah. Then I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay. Multiple versions of Shished appear around him. Make a thing. When do we make a thing for that?
And then we all high five each other as a bonus action.
Yep.
And I go, charge, men! And we charge around the corner using my rest of my movement. And they're all screaming in a war cry, wiggling their staves.
Okay, where do you get
along with me?
That is my worst nightmare. Multiple shifts.
Where are you headed?
Fucking hell.
Okay.
There.
Okay. Jim.
So I don't want to go into the pink circle, do I?
No.
No.
Definitely not. That would wreck you.
Okay, I will come over here and help niche it out then.
Okay.
And I would like to stab Mr. Man in the back with my...
Nice.
That hits, yep.
Ha ha!
Nice.
20, 26, 46, 54.
Fucking duck.
And then, because that Shadow Blade counts as a light weapon, I can also attack with my offhand, but I haven't got something set up for that anymore because I lost it when the thing went weird last time. So offhand attacks
Dagger.
don't,
They don't get your proficiency modifier.
but that's on the damage, isn't it?
No, on the attack roll.
Okay. Okay, so take 3 off that.
Yeah, you don't manage to hit him.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, the boss man. Marston, having just been struck in the back, is going to swing his sword in a big arc as he spins around backwards to try and strike Jim.
Yep,
8
23 hits.
damage.
Ouch.
And the other one's going to go for Nichard. Isn't going to hit
Tank
Nichard.
of it.
All right, I'll use my reaction to halve that, by the way.
Okay, cool. Top of the round. There is a loud thunk as something hits the hull of the boat.
Oh dear.
Literally gets to fight a kraken.
So,
The silence from the DM there said it all. Fuck.
everyone please roll me dexterity saving throws.
Oh dear.
Oh, there was a reason why there were that many NPCs to help us. Oops.
We're fucked. Oh,
Jim and Nichard are going to have advantage.
I'm on
Okay.
the arse again.
With excitement.
Marston's fine. The rest assassins are fine. The tugs. So, the shockwave sends the majority of people on the main deck itself tumbling around. However, for Jim, Nichard, Marsden, Eunice, Callie, and Shisht, the sudden appearance of a massive tentacle.
God.
You are right, it's a kraken. Wraps its way around the front of the ship, and back of the ship, both front and back of the ship. Jim, you pass your dexterity saving throw, so you can dodge one way or the other.
I guess I'm going to dodge outside it. To there.
Marsden passed his 2, so he dodges to here. Eunice passed hers as well, so you can also dodge in a direction if you wish to. Basically, roll out of the way of the tentacle. Fair. So the tentacle wasn't actually trying to actively strike anybody. That was depressing. But however, Shisht, Callie, and Nichard all take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, as they don't manage to get out in the way in time. You do make your save.
Good.
Sorry, did you just say 6?
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Clarify, it's like one gigantic creature, correct?
That is one big tentacle. There is another big tentacle that's come around the front of the ship.
The reason I'm asking is that if I attack it and I've got the spirit thing, does it affect the entire kraken or just the tentacle? I know that's a silly question.
It will affect the entire thing.
Okay, cool.
Shockingly, everyone else on the deck suddenly loses their shit.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Including Aldrak.
That guy on the table must be really fucked up. The ship
Oh, yeah,
is
yeah,
sinking.
yeah.
There's an iceberg. There's a kraken.
Eunice.
Huh. Yeah. Well, in light of this, I think it's probably time to pull out my sword and start.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure I want to start a fight with a. This is why I don't.
Go on,
like-
Eunice. You can tank it.
Eunice can deal with the kraken. We'll fight off the rest of the pirates.
I think I'm going to take this opportunity to shove my sword
Who are you going
in
for?
the chap that's just me who thinks. And
Okay.
why on earth isn't he trying to jump on?
Oh yeah, he's about to start running. But yeah, where are you stepping up to? Just out of interest, just so I know where you are in comparison to the tentacle.
I better go there. So he's got.
Okay. It
I'm
does
gonna
hit,
try
yes.
and push him over the banister.
Okay. I'll say instead he'll make a dex check rather than damp. He does go over the banister, but he lands here rather than in the middle of the circle of death.
Damn it.
But yeah, how much damage as well?
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
The gloves are off.
You miscount.
I think he is still, however, under the effect of Phantasmal Force.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, 1d6 as well, Phantasmal Force.
Oh, marvelous. Something.
Because now not only is he seeing an iceberg, he's also seeing a kraken.
Not that guy.
His belief is a little more set at this point. Nichard.
Okay. Do I do something fancy or not? Nah, it seeing as the bird is still helping me, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to run and jump off the box, do a downward swing, and hit the guy.
Okay. That hits, and that hits. Yep, he's looking pretty beaten up at this point. He, however, at the end of your turn, is going to trigger one of his legendary actions. And he is going to use Frightened Foe. Can Nichard please make me a Wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
He roars out, and you have no idea if he's telling the truth or not. He goes, I command the seas! We will destroy you! And for a moment, actually, given a kraken just appeared, he might be telling the truth. And that little bit of fear gets into your head. What if he does actually command the sea?
Oh dear. So these
Sick
guys, Sick and Radiance, they need to make another Constitution save at the start of their turns.
Yep. So.
That's a good one. I'm happy with that.
1, 2, 3. Is it the second one passes?
The second one passes, yeah. It's 15.
Okay. So he loses 27 points of health. He looks pretty bad. The guy next to the Bulgara dies as well.
Oh no.
So the two guys are actually looking a little bit worse for wear at this point. They're like, and one of them goes, boats. And they're going to use their movement to get out of the circle. They can break out of the circle, and they're going to head for here. As far as they can get.
Oh, he failed it. Nice.
He screams out. And whilst he doesn't consider Shish his master anymore, he does choose to come to Shish's defense against the tentacle. Leaps up and just double fist slams into the tentacle and just like punching it.
All four of me cheer, but at the same time, all four of me shat themselves when it was running towards me.
The assassins need to make saves as well, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh no, boo! Boo! That's not fair! Why are you rolling for Marston?
oh, you're right. That's the wrong one. My apologies. That's much worse.
Two
So
of
the
them
guy
still pass
that's
it.
also exhausted now, having already affected with it, gets hit with it again.
Mm-hmm. That's now a second level of exhaustion, is it?
These guys bolt and again start heading for that boat. Callie.
Okay.
Speed is half. That's interesting.
Yeah, first level I don't think the speed is halved, is it?
Second level if they hit twice.
They're not exhausted.
No, that they pass both times.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. There's only one guy still left in it, so I'm going to let that drop because it's kind of a hindrance to us, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You drop the death circle.
Yeah, I think it's best if I let that drop.
Let that fade.
Jesus, Paige is tanking. Look at her.
What the fuck do I do now? There's a fucking kraken. I tell you what, I'm gonna let the Bulgar do what it does on the kraken. I'm gonna go for this guy. Ah, that one's shit. A double fail.
First one hits though. If you're going for the boss man.
Boss man.
Okay. Aldrak.
Oh, Luna helping out Nichard again as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
So obviously, because those guys are right next to me, I'll take a swing at them.
Okay. That misses.
No, I'll take another.
That one hits. He's still up, but he's looking pretty worse for wear.
Bonus action.
Yeah, cool.
So 1d.
Nice.
Plus level.
Nice. So yeah,
I've got one.
14. You have your movement as well if you wish to use it.
50.
Yeah,
50.
we're level
Yeah,
7
you're
now.
level 7. Sorry.
Yeah.
50.
Bonus action. Well, movement.
You got your movement if you wish to use it.
No, I don't.
In that case, shished.
So looking around, has this Kraken basically damaged the ship to a point where it might not be seaworthy?
It's hard to tell at this point. If you want to spend your action doing a good look, you can do. But it's only been moments since tentacles have come up.
Okay. So I think Shist and his army are going to run towards the head of the stairs.
Okay.
And I'm going to look back towards Bobo and shout, "Good, Bobo! Good!
Don't fucking name it. What the
Woo!
fuck?
I'm going to give you a huge demonic banana when we get home. And I'm going to fire another ray of frost with finger guns towards this one here, next to Paige.
Okay.
but I'm going to use my Fury of the Small with it.
Okay, got it.
So I don't know. It's your level, isn't it? That gets added.
It's just the damage, yes.
Yeah.
Roll to hit first. It goes wide. So you haven't got that Fury.
God damn it! One of the doubles was like making funny noises.
Okay.
He was like pinching his nose and making him sound like a kazoo,
Pretty off,
and it
yeah.
distracted me. That's it.
Jim.
Okay. If Paige moves, she's going to be open to
I would say in this situation, as the two are running for the boat, not really paying attention to combat, Paige can probably slop around without much interest.
Okay.
It's another Kraken. Kill it.
Yeah, she's going to like puff herself up and be like, "Look, my big brother's arrived."
Give that growth.
I would like to hop over this tentacle.
Okay.
Ooh. What
And
if Paige can talk to the Kraken and we can tame it? We can adopt it.
okay, Paige is going to squidge over here and try talking to the Kraken.
Okay. Yeah. It's a tentacle of the actual Kraken.
And also, Paige can't talk anymore. All right, fine. I'll just stab this guy then.
Okay. That you stab into him, and as you do, it glances off his armor.
Even with the 17.
Yeah, 17.
Oof.
Damn.
All right, I will.
Frightened.
I'll bonus action offhand attack, so take 3 off of this,
That hits.
and then take. It's just the. Although I do still get sneak, don't I?
That's the first time you've hit, so yeah.
So yeah, so take off. So the 6 should be a 2, I think. And then,
No, it's on hits that you lose your proficiency. You lose your proficiency bonus, not your modifier.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Ow! I hurt him. Cool. One of his abilities at the beginning of his turn. He is then going to again swing for Jim first of all for 16 slashing damage.
Yep.
And then what?
Can I still react?
I'll if I can.
You can still react, yes.
Hang on.
So 16 minus 9, so 7 points of damage.
All right. I'll half that as well, please.
Yeah, can do. And he misses Nichard. And interestingly, Nichard's no longer frightened. Because the ability reads until the end of the Warlord's next turn.
Ah,
No.
I use that one.
beautiful.
To be honest, I kind of assumed it was next turn, not because this turn would be this turn.
It's
thought-
the end of his next turn.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we have a hit. This tentacle over here at the front of the ship. You hear this loud crashing sound as the sort of front of the ship breaks and it starts to pull that sort of the front mast into the sea. Meanwhile, here,
Where's here?
a third tentacle
Oh!
is tearing up. And can Aldrak make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Well, possibly not, but give it a go.
Oh,
There you go. Possibly not.
Oh dear.
Um,
Aldrin gets pulled into the sea.
Not yet.
I'm not to combat, so please.
I'm not optimistic with the yet part there, Paul. Cheers, mate.
You're all right, Annie. You can breathe underwater, can't you? Or was that-
That's not the point.
You are the best person to get pulled underwater.
Mhm.
You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so 19.
Would cutting words work on a octopus?
Not in this. It would, but not in this situation because it's
Okay.
not really. Cutting words would be targeting
not.
its ability to hit things, whereas currently it's just blindly flinging its tentacles up.
You're no more threatening than a carp. How dare you?
Something like that, yeah.
I suspect the two thugs are not going to make this. Oh, one of the thugs makes it.
Bollocks.
And the 3 soldiers. Okay, cool. So the the thug from the front rolls this way. This guy here at the back gets flung off the ship.
Yay!
Somewhere into the water. And as the tentacle then begins to recede, it takes this guy here with it, dragging him into the water. Meanwhile, the other tentacle at the bottom here flicks outwards, and can Eunice and Shish both make me a dexterity saving throws, please?
Arcana, got ya. Oh. Eunice!
Eunice is on it.
I'm a wonderful dancer.
Are you taking lead, or is the Kraken leading?
Shish takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, come on.
However, I will allow this one to be halved because it takes away one of your mirror images.
Oh, yeah.
So 9 points of bludgeoning damage on one of the mirror images. And Eunice takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage as she jumps and gets out of the way mostly, but the spikes catch her across the back as she sort of flips over it. And Shish is also sent sprawling over to here.
All three of us now go pinging away, screaming. The other one is a little dot on the horizon, it's like Team Rocket. It's just
Who took the 18 damage?
blast enough.
Sorry, say again?
18 damage. I had to step away for a second.
Shish and Aldrak. But you've already used your spirit shield.
I used it last round. This is the new round.
Oh, yes, true. Yes, it is. It's top of the round.
I could have seen one of them.
Actually, you wouldn't have seen either of them.
Okay, cool. Sorry, carry on.
Massive tentacles in the way. And no, actually, I was always fine in this situation, I think. Actually, no, yeah. Can Callie, Nichard, and Jim also make me wisdom saving throws?
Wisdom?
Yes, because as you're feeling this tightness of this coils, yeah, you're all starting to panic a little bit because as the tail whips back, as the sort of tentacle whips back round again, you realise it's very much encasing you where you are. It's a little bit of a fearful situation. I'm not going to lie. Eunice.
I'm used to it. This used to happen all the time back in the day. It's a man's life out at sea.
I feel our priorities have changed somewhat. I propose getting off the ship might now be a wise.
Agreed.
I'm right by a boat, but I'm probably too small to lift it by myself. Yeah.
We'll help.
I wish you could. Damn. Maybe I should just do what I was gonna do. Whoops. I'll do what I was gonna do. My brain is too inflexible to think any further. So death and destruction continue.
Okay.
We'll worry about the.
What are you going for?
I am going to
He's red.
do.
She's got a knife in her hands. She sees red. She's rampaging.
That.
Yeah, fair. It's a pass and a fail. Sudden boom of sound and burst of light from Eunice. The first one manages to make it. The second one gets moved back 10 feet, I believe, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And goes tumbling over into the water.
Mahaha. He wanted to get off the boat anyway.
Yeah, you said another one tumbling into the drink. Naked.
Oh, does that other one also move back? Oh no, he
No, he passed the save.
saving. Fair enough.
You passed the save.
So I'm frightened, but the tentacle's technically all around me. So like, where can I move?
So you haven't got to move away from the target. You are just at this point going to have. There'll be various. I will tell you when you have a disadvantage in a situation.
Okay,
Oh.
cool.
Hang on a sec,
Oh, sorry.
Johnny. It says here on a fail save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage. Oh, and it didn't fail. Sorry. Isn't pushed. Sorry. Just ignore me.
Yeah.
I'll just keep clubbing on this guy then.
Yeah.
Okay. The second one does hit. Nicely. Okay.
Stand on top of the box.
The one remaining thug looks at Aldrak and is like, "Mate, I'm not going to fight you. Just run." And he tries to get this back.
Can I grab him on the way past and chuck him in the water?
Roll to hit.
What do you want? Just pure strength?
Athletics. Pretty good.
Ooh. So do I throw him in the water?
Yeah, as he's running, you just grab him and just fling him, and he's already half in motion.
Oh, what's going on with this overlay?
You saw nothing.
That was foreshadowing. That was fire step.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in danger.
I've had a vision.
We're all fucked. Ah.
Right. So he's yeeted into the water now.
He
that's
is
happened.
yeeted into the water.
Can't be stealing our precious boats, really.
Mm.
That's the end of his turn. The Bulgara continues to beat on the tentacle in a fit of rage, seeing what is the biggest target. Because it really is the
Sorry,
biggest.
Richard.
The remaining two of the minions are both going to. It is the phantasmal force state. They're also both going to go for this boat, and they begin to untie it. Because why would they not? Callie, you are gripped with a degree of fear by this thing surrounding you.
Okay. Well, shit. So they've all yeeted into the water.
That feeling of having nowhere to go, nowhere to get free.
Okay. Alright. Okay, Captain, truce. Let's all get the fuck off of here, and then we can sort it out later, but otherwise we're all going to die to a kraken, so let's just get out of here right now.
Yourself.
Sorry?
Speak for yourself.
Okay, you may not die, the rest of us will. Let's just get the fuck out of here. We can sort it out later.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check.
I am
Mm.
bad at that.
Yeah,
Wow!
even despite the situation, I mean, even with the tentacles, he's been struck multiple times now.
Well, alright then, fuck you.
First one.
Oh my lord. Please tell me that's enough to just take him out, because oh my god.
It's not. He's still standing.
Fuck's sake.
He's strong. He's a strong guy.
I know he's strong.
Aldrak.
Right. Would Paul allow me to run up the stairs and double clotheslines these off the boat? Would that be straight up athletics check?
That would be a straight up athletics check.
Right, we're going for it, guys.
Go on. You can do this.
Go, Aldrak. Go, Aldrak.
Nice.
Yeah. You strike both of them and they go flying down into the water. Can you now roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Ah, momentum, you vengeful bitch.
Yes, yeah.
Aldrak goes flying forwards and lands literally on the edge of the boat, hanging on for dear life.
I'll be fine, guys. Don't worry, I can swim.
Shished.
Paul,
Yeah, go on, Aldrak.
I was going to say, am I technically out of combat now?
No.
Nice try.
No, there's still this one enemy and, a kraken.
Oh, how could I forget?
And a Bulgura as well. That's two enemies.
Oh dear.
Okay, so what would I need to roll to tame the kraken with animal handling?
Higher than you can roll.
400.
There's a language barrier.
Yeah, but cats and that, you just go, hey, push, 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 and it's sort of like friendly.
Fucking hell, Hugo came running at that.
Krakens are the same. Okay, right.
Just
so
imagine you sticking your hand over going.
Hey boy, come on, up the jump.
What I can definitely tell you is that kraken is smarter than you.
We are going to all versions of Shists are going to be tapping their chin, going at the state of this ship. How it's literally just being torn apart.
Oh yeah, there's now starting to see rains in it now. Bits of water coming off.
Yeah, I mean, pretty sure like masts and things are essential. So to add insult to injury, to make sure that everyone's on board with ditching this wreck, I am going to cast Infestation.
Okay.
And I'm going to tip my turban out, and instead of cockroaches like normal, it's going to be wormwood.
Okay.
And I'm going to woodworm. I'm going to point down to it and go, guys, halt the mutiny, halt the mutiny. This ship is no good. Riddled with woodworm. We need to go. Aldrak, where's Aldrak? Aldrak, if you can hear me, get a boat ready for us. You're nice and strong. You can lift it over the side. Aldrak, where is he? And fine, I'll do it myself. And he's going to make his way over to the other boat on top of the deck to the south.
Okay.
Not leaving a trail of woodworm.
Jim.
I'm going to self-isolate from the woodworm. So I don't get it infested on the little thingy.
Jim.
Don't worry, lads. I've got an idea which is definitely going to work. And then what I'll do is I want to yell out as loudly as I possibly can in deep speech.
Okay.
Hey, Kraken! Why did the Kraken have to pay 10,000 gold pieces?
Shut up, no way, this works.
Because his wife had been squidnapped.
Oh God.
Oh,
If this works.
I just,
You've got to allow rule of cool, Paul. You've got to allow it.
I mean, technically speaking, no, it doesn't speak deep speak.
Oh, shit.
Um,
That was a bit of a gamble, I might admit.
and it's a wisdom saving throw, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what. It's. I'm not gonna lie, it has advantage.
That's fair, I think.
intelligence.
They're really intelligent. No.
Holy shit balls!
Yes, that passes.
I think with a 24, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I point out I can tank 11 d20.
Not right now. You can't. No, you can't.
Just.
I'm just like bludgeoning or something. If that shit's poison.
Okay, since that didn't work, can I also bonus action disengage and just run over here to help Aldrak?
Yeah, you can do.
I give him a hand to grab onto.
That's not your hand.
Beggars can't be choosers, Aldrak.
Silvertooth is now realizing that he's very much losing the situation. But he's going down with the ship because he's absolutely insane at this point. It's like 2 swings at Nichard.
Oh.
For a whopping 8 slashing damage. And then I get to play top of the round. Where an image you've never seen before.
Ah!
Tentacles come wrapping up over the ship. First of all, can Eunice make me a dexterity saving throw?
Been doing them so well up to now.
You just jinxed it.
Yeah. I'm old. I'm getting tired.
That'd reasonable.
You need some aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
I've got a sister called Vera.
That's fine. You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
I assume
Ooh
she
la
gets like
la.
in the air or something, and I can see her through the movement of the tentacle on deck. Is that right?
She's on the deck beneath you. I would say that you can probably spirit shield her at this point, yes, if you wish to. So reduce that by 7. So 14.
A very familiar Nichard-like face catches you.
It's like, no! Can Aldrak make me a dexterity saving throw with advantage?
I think I. Nope.
Oh dear.
Despite Jim trying to grab him, Aldrak loses his balance and starts to tumble into the water.
He can breathe underwater, he's fine.
Is he though? There's a crack under there.
You know, God, Chapter 2 when Drax gets swallowed by the monster at the start and then cuts his way out?
Yeah.
Ball, that's all I'm saying.
However, in the moment of this, as the tentacle lifts and Callie sees Aldrak going tumbling over the side of the water, she doesn't know where he is. That spark of panic, that spark of fear, the need to help her friends, Callie instinctively starts to move towards Aldrak. And as she does, everybody else behind her starts to see a pair
of enormous testicles.
a pair of peacock feathered wings
Oh, nice.
from behind her.
Our baby's growing up.
And yes, they did just change Callie's token.
I got my wings,
Very
guys.
Oh, now you need the model to be repainted for peacock wings.
Chris is already working on that because he's been chatting to Paul, and I'm guessing that Paul has told him what kind of design the wings were going to be. Oh, that didn't work.
Damn, it didn't work.
Ali, the wings are lovely. Now go save fucking Aldra.
I'm just FYI, guys. I'm actually having the time of my life with the water. To be fair.
It's in the early adopters chat.
Peacock wings are actually.
I know they're like peacock feathers.
What's in the early adopters chat?
All I've got is an image of a Bulgara.
Yeah.
Two of them.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Stupid internet.
You have 2 Bulgarians
yeah.
sticking out your back.
Monkeys! Yeah, there's eruption of these green and iridescent, brightly feathered wings.
Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. Holy shit.
Because, yeah, it was a really cool moment to do that.
I'm sorry I ruined it with my testicles joke.
That
But did you though?
that's perfect for us, let's be fair.
While the wings are out, you can summon the wings once per short rest, and you gain a flight speed equal to your flying speed of 30 feet.
Cool. Okay.
Meanwhile, other people, Marsden, the Bulgara, both need to roll. Dexterity saving throws. Will be hitting back. I'll be hitting the back by. He's fine. Where's the Bulgara? What's the Bulgara? Summoning demons on me. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? No, they're fine. Okay, cool. Eunice. You should be clobbered by this massive tentacle. The spiritual niche took some of the brunt, but you're still there.
Yeah, definitely getting off this boat. How untied is the little boat?
They'd started to untie some of the things. It would take, as an action, you can do like about a third of the untying at this point.
Fair. I'll do a bonus of healing.
Okay.
Slow.
Who are you healing?
Schist.
Okay.
Kumquat.
I feel rejuvenated.
You go with this.
They're wonderful on the skin.
Nidget.
Right. Right. I'm gonna roll odds. It's a good thing. Evens. It's a bad thing.
Okay. Oh dear.
It's the bad thing.
Oh.
Sorry, I got to play connection. He is raging at the end of the day.
Yeah, sir.
Start by clubbing this guy twice.
First one hits. Oh. Yes, smash him in the face, and his teeth fall out. His jaw is now broken. He's on his last legs, just breathing heavily.
Damn it.
Anything else?
Once reading something.
I will say yes. Callie can make it cool, guy.
Okay.
Rule of cool at that point.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I do nothing else. It's not
Okay.
appropriate.
Okay.
The Bulgara is now wrestling with the tentacle. Callie.
Yeah. Grab an Aldrak and yeah, just flying above him.
Gets her wings wet. She falls in the water. She drowns.
Is
It's like that. What's that? That it's seen in the Incredibles 1 where they talk about capes. And it's like, oh, like no, you don't want capes. They just get like this, and like a woman gets sucked into an airplane engine.
Sounds like the reason I came to now. Yeah, Aldrak for the first time because you haven't seen this sudden burst of light. You look up behind you as you see Callie, massive wings, just fly down and grab you.
I shout demon and get ready to hit her. But then realising it's our lovely Callie, and I kind of slowly put the hammer up. A little bit of disappointment.
So I'm going to try and grab his arm and lift him back to the ship.
So you can get hold of him at this point. You have next round to get him back to the ship.
Okay, that's fine.
Aldrak, you are currently suspended by Callie holding on to you.
Don't think I've got anything to do at this, other than just staring at him.
Can you roll me a perception check?
Possibly not.
All right, Norris. Shift.
I'm going to see the wings that pop out of Callie's back. And I can't let her upstage me when it comes to heroism. So,
Okay.
she's just going to double take everyone else doing their thing of who he can see. And then I'm going to notice Jim fiddling around with the boat. And I'm going to be like, focus on getting the boat untied. I will distract the Kraken. And I am going to raise my staff in the air and go as I run down the stairs again onto the main deck.
Okay.
And I just explode with this fiery energy from my turban down towards the front of the ship into the mass of entangling tentacles. And yeah!
Yep.
How did you know?
The tentacles don't see anything, so they can't dodge it. The fireball strikes.
I'm going to use my Fury of the Smalls.
Strikes both of them, and they both rear up, smoking and in pain. You hear, sort of, under the water, you don't hear as much as you feel the vibrations go through the boat as the creature reels out in pain.
Huh.
Definitely got his attention.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage did I do?
24. We rolled plus 3 is more, so plus 7.
He's dead then, isn't he?
Not going to tell you how much HP a Kraken has.
No.
Yeah, no,
don't
that's
do it.
I am my turn.
Jim.
So there's still ropes attaching this, right?
Yeah. So Eunice has got about a third of the way through so far.
Okay.
Prepping it. It's not just ropes; it's prepping it as well.
Okay. Well, I use my various bladed implements that I'm currently carrying to start cutting through the ropes.
Yep.
And Paige is also going to hop up and gnaw on the ropes with her beak.
Okay. Again, you get about a third of the way through. About a third left. We pretty much got it untied at this point. The next thing is hoisting it over and getting it into the water.
Well, that's fine. If the boat sinks, then for so long as it's untied, we can just sit in it.
Depends how it sinks.
Oh yeah, wait. Jim's got proficiency in water vehicles. He would know that wouldn't work.
Yeah. The captain, leaning on his sword, like, "No, not my ship. This is my ship." There's rage and anger in his face. You can tell he's utterly just losing it. His insanity now taking him. And rather than niche it, he just tries to hack into the tentacle next to him. And as he does so, as with the previous reaction of pain from the previous tentacle, the Kraken pulls that tentacle back. Put on a map for that. But he pulls that tentacle back as you see the beast's head rear up from the south of where you are, this massive sea monster. I'm going to come out of combat at this point, as the captain is dragged down into the water and the Bulgura just jumps for the sea monster. It's like, oh, fucking get in! It's like every drunken Englishman.
Looks like the ship's ours, lads.
And they dive and being pulled into the water by this creature. Tentacles still have a thrashing on the deck. There's a horrible cracking sound as you realise the middle of the ship is now starting to buckle inwards.
No longer seeing red, I'd like to react appropriately.
Okay.
I'm gonna run down the deck. I'm gonna grab Schist and make for that boat.
Yeah, I'm going to start pushing the boat off the side.
Cool.
I'm gonna grab him as if he's like some sort of child, basically.
You grab him. The first time you grab him, you sort of pass through him and you're like, stupid magic! You grab him again.
I'm gonna make
No,
it-
Nichard, I'm the real one, they all say in unison.
I try and kick over one and grab the remaining two.
Yeah, you grab him. You managed to grab him. You make the run for the boat. And at this point, you can now see the whole front of the ship is starting to get pulled into the water.
I don't quite have enough movement to get me there. I will attempt to throw him into the boat.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is a cinematic moment, so it's all good.
Oh, in that case, Nichard free runs across all the tentacles and slides around, does a backflip onto the boat, lands it straight on.
Yeah, obviously.
Jim also grows wings.
And breathes fire and defeats the Kraken.
Yeah, Nichard manages to throw Schist onto the boat just as it's going off the side, as well as tumbles on himself. Callie brings Aldrak onto the smaller boat. It's a tight space for five of you, six of you. It's not a comfortable space to be in. However, Callie wings tuck back in again as she reverts back to normal Callie.
I attempt to row like I've never rowed before.
And I'm going to steer the boat in between the tentacles and get out of there.
I'm
as
actually
you-
going to help row this time. It's, we need to get out of here.
You're pushing and pushing and pushing as you sort of head towards land, I'm assuming.
Yes.
No, away from this thing. Land is technically at the moment. Away is where we're going.
As you look back, those that are looking back, you see the boat slowly getting pulled into the water. The tentacles eventually, after only a few minutes at this point, drag the entire ship, and all that's left is the occasional large bubble as the air escapes on its way up. And you are rowing back towards the coast.
I spent 15 years on a pirate ship without anything like that ever happening. And then you guys set sail for 5 minutes.
I'll blame Schist.
I spent around 10 years on a merchant ship, and I only wish I could have seen this more than once.
Well, if Schist hadn't, summoned that Bulgura, we wouldn't have woken up. So I blame Schist.
I mean, Bulgaria wasn't the biggest problem that we had right there.
Well, it
I
kind
mean,
of
I'm
was.
pretty sure the whole thing, that was a bad move.
I'll be right back really quick.
Sorry, which bit was the bad move? The bit where you summoned the demon, or the bit where you started the fight? Just ask you.
The bit where we ended up on a boat that just so happened to be in close proximity to a hungry kraken.
Yeah, but maybe if we'd have stayed on the same side as our lovely pirate friends there, we could have fought it off together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it's like you guys did really try to hold back with, the blades. Jim, shadow blades.
Yeah, he hit me first, all right.
And once you started the fight, there was nothing else we could do.
I just thought we needed an extra hand, couple of hands on deck, that's all. Those boxes are heavy. You never know. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, I'll be honest. I know how much Jim loves the sea. I know how much Nichard is really good at rowing. So I thought that maybe we could cause a little bit of a mutiny and gain this ship as this wreck as an asset, which would be really, really good for us. Well, you.
Would have been nice.
It would have been nice.
Plus, you mean that asset over there, which is sinking,
the
broken, on fire, and now covered in woodworm as well?
Yeah. How do you know about the woodworm? Oh, wait.
Most of those things, thanks to you, I have to point out.
Jim, just think about the intentions. We could have had really nice exotic rum in our tavern, your tavern, if the Kraken wasn't there. So I think all the blame shifts on to that Kraken.
Well, tell you what, Shist, why don't you go back and tell it off?
You know what? No. I can't swim, so.
Good knowledge.
Though I have been told I am very good at breaststroke.
You know, I've never felt seasick before now.
Oh.
Is it likely that any of the people we chucked overboard would be able to swim back to shore?
You can certainly roll a perception check if you want to. See if any of them survive.
Yes, I do.
One of the thugs is like really, really close to him because like we could have even like picked him up and put him on. He's like, "Help, help!" And then, like, one of you just like knock him on the head with the oar as you're rowing backwards.
Absolutely.
He just goes on, sings on the different waves.
You look around. Likely, if there were anyone that made it off before the ship was destroyed, they probably already started swimming. You do see various bits of flotsam in the water, so maybe someone out there might be on one of them, but you can't tell.
Well, as we go back, I'd very much like to keep an eye out for anyone.
Okay.
Yeah,
With
there
the
any
intention of bopping them on the head.
Just leaving them to die.
Yeah.
Are there any like end of Titanic moments?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There's no more room. But I can clearly just slip onto. No, sorry. That's where my feet go. I need to lay out straight. Otherwise, my knees cramp.
There's plenty of space in this boat. What are you doing? Well, why can't I? What do you mean? No. So. No, you don't actually see anybody else that made it out alive.
Though, does she see any familiar boats while he's out on the ocean, like on the horizon?
Do you see any familiar boats?
Yeah.
You're looking for a really specific boat.
It would help.
Well, how about you roll me a perception check?
cruel.
I just wanted to fail it now. I really just wanted to fail it now, and you'll never know.
My max roll is
Oh.
20. The difficulty rating is 31.
I really want to. I can tell you the DC of this is 12, and I really want you to pass.
Perception.
Perception, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
no!
Hang on,
Tell you
hang
what,
on.
tell you what.
Hang
You're
on.
gonna spend a few hours, so have another go.
I was going to say, can I help him out on it?
Great!
Hey.
You look, you study the water. No, that boat is not around.
You fucker!
I wish it was. It could shoot him again.
Are we heading back to Waterdeep?
Well, I'm gonna ask that question in a second. Before I do, one really cool thing. This will work for Jim, Callie, Shisht, and for Paige as well. If you right-click on your token, it should bring up a little menu.
Mm-hmm.
Once it's a multi-sided,
Ooh.
it says choose side.
Ooh.
PvP,
You can switch between having your wings out or not. For Jim and Shisht, you can both become invisible.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As you regularly do this. And
Nice.
Paige currently has octopus form and bird form.
Ah, beautiful.
What you're saying, Paul, is that you were making no distinction between my combat loincloth and my stealth loincloth.
Not yet. I've not yet.
You need to find a picture of Nichid enraged.
It's funny, yeah. This is enraged. Calm.
It's not almost all the time, really.
Lately, yeah. Yeah. So my favourite thing is that Invisible Jim and Invisible Shisht are entirely see-through.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's just a circle.
That's brilliant.
So
You
what you're saying
won't
is
be able
now
to tell
got-
us apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did Jim go?
It still says Jim underneath, which is quite cool. Yeah, if you roll
Where'd
it,
he
it'll
go?
roll randomly to the same thing. But you have to choose it.
He's gone again.
I don't get the names underneath the token.
You know?
No, all I got is Aldrak, Eunice, and Nichid.
That's all I've got.
Yeah, I get it for
Same.
some. I get it for some people, but I don't get it for Callie or Schist.
I have
Or Luna.
mine. I don't get Jim.
I'm literally turning it off and on again to see if it works.
Oh, there you go. I can see it.
I can see Schist now, but I can't see Callie. Now I can see Callie.
Okay.
Oh, I love how turning them off and on again works. There you go. Cool. So, my question to you is that. Oh, look, a map of the local sword quest.
Hey.
Yay!
You find yourselves about here. That's a very small pink dot. So for a bigger pink dot than that.
Please. Shit.
Steady.
What pink
Let's
dot?
go to Baldur's Gate. Go, go, go.
You find yourself about here.
Okay.
Is this the map that we would have been able to travel around freely if we'd actually managed to take that boat? That ship.
No. This is as much.
Was that never on the cards?
There's much, there is, yeah. If you want to get yourselves a boat and travel around the boat, you're welcome to. There's a much bigger map for that. You're about here.
Well,
Yeah, this literally just shows where Neverwinter and Waterdeep are. Baldur's Gate is further south of here. Other major towns, Daggerford. Daggerford's not a huge city; it's quite a large town. Though.
We could follow the River Delimbir towards like Shist's homeland.
You are on a small rowboat at the moment.
Yeah, but we have 2 people proficient with water vehicles. I have you know.
And we don't have any food or water.
I really do hope that Nichid and Schist aren't like from the same area. That would be interesting.
They were neighbours at birth, and like your like nan's like, oh, you know, like so and so's boy, his daughter's son's friend's brother. That's schist. Ah. Picture a woman. They ended up going to the same school. Nitches used to throw paper at him.
But Nichard was a lot smaller then. We didn't expect it to be so.
What Jim knows as well, just as a piece of information, is that the blue circle I've just drawn is the site of the sea cave that gives you access to Skullport.
In relation to this, is our dragon friend.
He is north of where you are. So Zilliphar is he's in the Swords of the Mountains. So it's about there. There's a mountain range.
Well, I reckon we go to Skullport right now.
I think we should possibly take this boat back. You know,
Regroup.
yeah, and have a rest, and then go to Skullport.
You can just sleep when we row in, it's fine.
Well, maybe we ought to tell somebody in Waterdeep that there's a kraken out here. And then they might pay us to come back and kill it.
Jim, it's so big they can't possibly not notice this one here.
If you remember where you were, by the way, you were when you first encountered the Kraken, you were about here. Is that a different colour?
Let me draw a little symbol to remember that.
You were somewhere in. Yes, in fact, it's a much better symbol. There you go.
Represents what happens to us at that point.
Yes, that's probably near there.
Which point are you taking?
The very actually, yeah, true. I'm gonna go with the end of the dick point. Yeah, that is Dick Point. The Kraken is. Or at least where the Kraken appeared from. Funny story, I wrote 2 sessions of stuff that could happen up until the Kraken appearing. Someone in the Bulgaria was a much, much funnier way of doing it.
Listen, I didn't summon the Kraken.
Well, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, because that was fantastic. And made me much happier, because that was brilliant.
Guys, what if every time I summon a Bulgura, I also summon a Kraken? Somewhere in the world.
Then that's just the reason why you shouldn't cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
what
literally,
if?
I'm literally waiting for you to get scared, summon it, and it punch me in the face.
But what if I also controlled the Kraken, but I only lost control of it then because I lost my concentration?
Nah.
Is there a demonic Kraken I can summon somewhere? 9th level spell. Hang on, let's have a look.
Now that I've seen a Kraken, can I turn Paige into one?
You haven't actually seen a Kraken. Oh, you haven't come out of the water. It wouldn't be a Kraken. You can have an octopus that looks like a Kraken. However, it would still be tiny.
Little baby Kraken.
Since we are going back to the pub, I'd like to flick through Volo's guide for Kraken.
Yeah, you know.
Are we going to go into Waterdeep with this boat that's presumably recognisable coming off the boat? Or are we going to stash it up there?
I say go in.
What I will say is you're on a small skiff boat. It is not. It is generic looking.
Oh, okay.
Your choice at this point really is that it's going to be a fair row in a boat that's not really designed for it to get back to Waterdeep, or if you want, or indeed to go on the Skullport. Either way, it's not really designed for that. Or if you want to go just to the shore and then walk, then you can do that instead.
I mean, I do have proficiency in water vehicles.
Yes.
You do have proficiency in water vehicles, so you can definitely do it. It's just tiring, and all you have on yourselves is what you have. So there's a lack of things like food and water.
Would it be easier if we threw schist overboard?
Only slightly, isn't very much.
What about the other me?
Would it be easier if we threw Aldrak overboard because he can swim?
Actually, yeah.
And Callie can fly now, so she doesn't really need to be in the boat.
What if Aldrak gets out and because he's super good at swimming, basically acts as an engine?
I mean, yes, that's something you could do.
Callie could spread her wings, and we could use her as a sail.
You turn this boat into a ship, ladies and gentlemen.
They're all ideas.
So we put a pin in them for now.
I'm not saying they're good ideas.
Are they going to be coming in the next update? The next patch?
In all seriousness, being someone proficient with water vehicles, I'm sort of trying to steer us directly towards the shore.
Yeah.
In a straight line.
That's fair. I have 10 rations and a water skin on me.
Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of food and water.
I am a ration, giggity.
It takes you the better part of the day to reach the coast. And by this point, you've got enough rations to last you a couple of days, but they are rations. They're not.
So where are we going, Richard? Are we here now? On that bit.
1 second. You would make it to. Yeah, probably about here-ish. Getting up the cliff it's slow going, but there are paths that lead up because whilst the major cities are shown here, there are small fishing hamlets and things like that all across the coast. So there are ways to get up this sort of selection of cliffs and make your way up. It takes you about 2 days to get back to Waterdeep. I would say you're able to scavenge food along the way. You're all pretty skilled people. Roast deer, anybody? Fireball.
I just got this image of this 6'6" man in a loincloth hunting a deer with his bare hands.
But yes, you are able to make it back. Safely is a strong word, but yes, you're able to make it back.
So I'm guessing we're like camping out one night and having a nice long rest and all that, and licking our wounds and relaxing and.
Yeah, you have time to camp out if you wish to do anything in that time.
So that perspective, that perception rolls. I did. I see the ship on the horizon, and I get really close, and I think I recognise it. It gets really, really excited, and it's heading towards Waterdeep. But as it gets closer and passes, it's just an ordinary fishing trawler, and it just makes him really sad.
He's like, does anyone wish to do anything on the journey back to the city?
Just a long rest as we're going.
I'm just going to write a note to Jarl Axel going, I got my wings, and I'm just going to draw him a little caricature of me with wings.
Can I confirm that we get a long rest during this travel period?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You can all have it takes us a couple of days to travel, so you can definitely have a long rest.
during one of the random days, I asked Shist to summon a demon so I can fight it. No.
Now you make your way back and return to the banner. Strosco.
Oh my god, we end up stopping at like some little backwater town, and Nichard gets involved with bare knuckle fighting. Like in like the basement of the pub, and his final opponent, who he has no idea who it is, it turns out to be Bobo, who has like been climbing the loser bracket.
Luckily, you do know this, that when the demon dies or the spell runs out, it returns. So actually, you could have summoned the same demon.
Oh, Bobo is definitely becoming a member of the team.
Fucking not.
Wait, so hang on. If that's the case, I know demons are demons and they're very chaotic, and it'd be highly unlikely. But if somehow Shist was to kind of make a bond with Bobo, would he still need to maintain concentration?
You're asking if you can have a demonic familiar.
Well, friend is the term.
Not to need concentration, you would need to have it being taken or pulled from the abyss. You would need to open a gateway and have it step through.
Yeah. So I always have to so it'll only last an hour. What I'm saying is, if Bobo already knows Shist, and he was somehow made loyal.
That's your hard part, is making him loyal.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Give him a banana, a couple of bananas.
Because they are creatures. Demons are creatures of pure chaos.
Yeah. How do you bring order to that which is chaos?
Exactly.
I know what I'm doing in my downtime.
Yeah.
Library, here I come.
Eaten by a demon. In her new form, Paige often just squelches up on the bar.
Oh yeah, I should probably turn it back at some point, shouldn't I?
Oh, fresh calamari in.
Yeah.
Really,
Lovely.
absolutely everything.
What else can I turn her into?
Your various your various companions are happy to see you, and your Lil is obviously happy, and Eliza is happy in return.
Yeah, Luna just flies straight onto the bar and just nuzzles Eliza and just kind of, she's been through an ordeal.
And so does Paige, but probably less well received.
But why do you have an octopus?
Well, it's normally a bird.
Eliza's really confused at this point. It's like, all right.
Hey, you came to work for us. You've got to expect some insanity now and then.
I expect it entirely.
Well, there you go. See?
Whilst you're having this discussion, in walks Captain Zod.
Hey! So, Callie's going to go straight behind the bar and get him a drink.
He comes and sits by the bar, and he's like, thank you, miss. Very kind of you. Service at this bar is always fantastic.
I nuzzle up towards Jim, like give him a little budge with the shoulder, and I go, "Who's that? Who is this? Another boyfriend."
One of many.
Filth, utter filth.
So, do I overhear this?
Roll a perception check. No, you're far too busy making
Damn it.
dough eyes.
Damn it.
So, Jim, it's I'm one to talk in Goblin Society. The leader often has 50 to 100 of women by his side. You would do well.
And I'll give him like an American football when they like tap each other on the ass as they go out. I'll give him a good tap, and then I start to make my way upstairs.
I wander over to Eunice. I think Shis just propositioned me.
Jack Dorsey and his Zardos.
Go on, follow him, Mitt. Follow him up.
As I go up the stairs, I look back at Jim and I give him those eyes.
Oh, dear.
As I wander up the stairs.
Oh, my lord. So, Captain, welcome to the insanity.
It's. I was running with a. How much did you tell him in your letter?
Just that I got my wings.
Yeah. I was wondering something.
Oh, it's him. It didn't even click. Oh, his disguises are so good.
I was wondering something. I heard a little rumour.
What kind of rumour's that?
The ship went down just to the south of Waterdeep.
Did it?
Do
Interesting.
you have spies in the sea? Are they Octo spies?
The Kraken probably works for him.
No, some of its crew did eventually wash up.
Oh dear.
What's interesting is that some of my associates did see a group of people leaving the city on a boat that is known to travel to that particular ship.
Did they indeed?
Large man, muscular, big axe, often wears a loincloth.
Yeah, sounds slightly familiar.
No, I don't place that.
No,
I don't know anyone who looks like that.
A small, loamish old lady.
Excuse me, what, loamish?
Loamish.
Do they describe her as shapely and attractive despite her years?
Of course they do.
Was there a
It
magnificent...
might have been me.
Was there a magnificent pirate on board with an absolutely fantastic hat?
There was a magnificent pirate on board with an absolutely fantastic hat.
That definitely wasn't us then, because I was invisible at the time.
Well, it seems you've caught us out.
I'm just intrigued.
Xanathar Guild, and
Oh, no.
we kind of got attacked by a kraken. Oh, and a demon as well. Thank you, Schist.
And so we got attacked by a kraken.
Yes.
Attacked by an actual kraken.
Yeah. Yeah, so Schist kind of summoned a demon and it sent some kind of arcane energy down into the water. We think that woke up the kraken.
That did it. So the gibbering fool who washed up on the shore said that the ship had been hit by an iceberg.
Oh yeah, that happened too.
Yeah.
I find quite difficult to believe that an iceberg could hit a ship in the waters around Waterdeep. It's not exactly... Well, we don't really get icebergs. Not even just this time of year. We don't really get icebergs.
You'd be surprised what you get out there, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he gambled on about sea monsters and icebergs, and I assume the sea monsters was just the fact that he'd been at sea for so long.
No, the sea monster was real. The iceberg wasn't, but the sea monster was.
Intriguing.
Yeah, the difficult part about this story to believe is definitely the iceberg. Which, for your information, Jarlaxes, do sometimes travel surprisingly far south. If you had proficiency in water vehicles, you'd know that.
At which point, he looks up and goes, I don't know who you're talking to, sorry.
Oh, I mean, what's your name again? Captain Zogface.
Zodface.
Zod will do fine.
I love this
So
place.
anyway, Eunice cast Disguise Self to look like Jim, but ever so slightly smaller, and says, "So Jim, are you going to tap that, or are you going to tap that?"
Oh dear.
What, you or Schist?
Schist.
I'm thinking about it. Let me have a few more drinks.
Oh, never.
That's definitely a 10 drink kind of encounter.
I like the idea of just Schist being in his room where at his desk where he is now, and he's just like busy like researching magic, and then like in the dead of night, the Jim just kicks in his door with like an empty demijohn of like mead in his hand. He's like, right, come here, you that pretty ass. Wait.
Oh, please.
Yeah, that's happening now.
I have returned.
Welcome back. What a great moment to return to.
Something. It's definitely something.
Yeah. Please try to remember we have a child. At least keep it quiet if you're going to do shit like that.
I can't speak for the Bulgura.
Oh, it's a freeway, is it?
Oh my lord.
Okay, so I'm just gonna guess here because I have. Are you suggesting some sort of mating-like ritual between Nichid and a Bulgara?
No.
No, much
Really? Oh, okay.
Much worse.
Worse.
Jim was gonna do things to Schist.
But only after 10 drinks.
Only after 10 drinks. And a proposition from Schist, which has already happened.
Oh. Carry on.
Yeah, that's true. Schist doesn't really resist. He only feigns it. Like, oh no.
Oh my god.
No, don't pin me down.
Fade to black, fade to black, fade to black right now.
I can't move, Jim. What are you doing?
Fucking hell. So Callie's gonna look at Zod and said, "Yeah, do you want? Yeah, nah. You may want to leave before they get started, because yeah.
I might leave you to it. Yes. Well done.
Or take me with you, please."
Hold the thumb out if you wish to. We can.
Sexual tension in the air has made her horny.
No, I just want to get the hell away from you guys. I'm gonna leave Luna to look after Lil.
Yeah, Luna flaps over and lands on his shoulder.
That's the point. Where is the little token?
No, Luna's here. Yeah.
The token has been changed.
Token has changed. So now moving around the house really rapidly.
Where's Aldrak gone? Who's he having sex with?
I'm sat in my chair.
With
You are
the
reading
chair.
through Warlow's guide on how to kill a kraken, obviously.
Yep.
This is what we do.
So yes, if you wish that you thumb your way through Warlow's guide.
Oh, see, now I'm just hearing that as sexual.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Rein it in.
Fucking hell. I never ever thought I'd hear you say rein it in regarding sexual, Fucking hell.
What kind of tavern is this?
Basically, Jim actually opens his mouth to say something. Nichard and Aldrak just look up and blankly stare.
So roll me investigation check. Either both of you, or one of you with advantage.
It's got to be both of us, isn't it?
No, probably.
Oh, holy crap!
Yeah, you're both flicking your way through this book. You are very, very intrigued as you look your way through. They are often called the Leviathans of legend. Volo writes about them in quite a poetic and almost romanticized way, very much selling them as being these primordial beings that serve the gods themselves, a force of nature.
Need to use that next.
That can literally destroy cities. But when you start to read a bit more about them, they are powerful, and that certainly seems to be the case of some Krakens. But his basic description is somewhat overly embellished. Things you do find out is that they often serve Olhydra, the Princess of Elemental Water, which is not a surprising thing. They can breathe air. They don't have to live underwater, although they choose to live underwater. They like to make layers. They like to have somewhere to withdraw to. However, it's the layers themselves tend to be affected by freak weather patterns and the arrival of water elementals.
Does it say what kind of jokes they like?
It doesn't.
Are they more slapstick? Irony?
Probably are more slapstick.
Everyone has a bit of slapstick.
Everyone has a bit of slapstick. And yeah, they are creatures that are.
Just brings out his slapstick with Jim.
They are considered both evil and chaotic. And they are while not just being huge and incredibly strong, they're also incredibly intelligent.
So definitely a formidable opponent then.
Oh yes.
That's pretty much like a demigod at this point.
What? Someone said my name? And I flex presidentially without even leaving my seat.
Is this downtime?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Shist will be writing a letter. A couple of letters to some known people in the Jewelers Guild about any recent pieces of high value that might be good for a upcoming charity event for display. So I just want to put that out there and send those letters off.
Okay.
Try and get more leads.
Roll me a persuasion check. This is about how many people you managed to get that letter in the door of.
Wow, I get a +5.
The reception that you get.
Shit, I didn't put stamps on them. Fuck.
It's not a reception that you get to this idea. A lot of the people who have jewelry within the city are people who are expensive gemstones are rich. And being rich, they don't like the idea of giving up their riches.
Wait, does that then entail that I know where they live?
Finding out where nobles live isn't that difficult.
Okay. Have you actually got backgrounds and characters for these kind of nobles?
Not like individual, but yes, I have things set up.
Okay. Okay. That will be all.
Oh dear.
You ghosting me, motherfucker! I just kicked down the door.
I mean, you get responses. They're just not particularly. They're really not what you're looking, what you're hoping for. A lot of the responses that you get are very dismissive.
It's because I'm a goblin. It's because I'm green.
You know what? A goblin probably isn't helping.
You
It
know,
isn't easy being green.
But
it's
also,
not.
rich people get rich by being rich.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make note of all the people that have said no in the back of my tome, in my ledger that I've got strapped to my back.
Right.
And yeah, I'll keep that for a rainy day.
Yeah, just make a note of something like 15 lesser nobles.
Yeah, it's got like a tally. It's like 15 letters sent, 7 death threats returned. Didn't pay for postage on return 10 times.
Cool. So, as a reminder, you did find out that a well-dressed man. You didn't actually ask if it was Edmonds or not, but a well-dressed man did indeed go to the ship.
Okay.
Eunice found out that sorry, I forgot to recap. Eunice did find out that there was a noble on board who was quite rude and snooty.
Yeah, we probably should have kept someone alive so we could ask them about that.
Well, we have. There's an iceberg out there somewhere.
It all depends on whether Jolax will let them live.
You know what? Thanks to Eunice alone, we've got some really wild, legendary tales being forged wherever we go. So there I was, battling these adventurers, when suddenly the room became fire.
Yeah, bard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've been writing these tales and turning them into songs and epic poems. Quite a reputation.
When's your mixtape coming out?
Quite soon.
I've got a.
Maybe leave out the part where I had sex with Shist.
No, keep
I've
that
got a
in for
haiku for
PR.
Richard.
You've got a what for Richard?
I've got a really good haiku for Richard.
Oh, go on.
It's it goes rage, rage, rage.
I
Thank
shed
you.
tear.
Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Oh no, wait, just that first bit.
Yeah, just rage. We don't need to make it too complicated, you know what I mean? We're simple folk.
Rage, rage, rage against the machine.
So, next adventure, guys. Where we're off to now?
So
We need to find some money, I think.
we're not doing too badly. Hang on. What's...
No, I do kind of hate to pull a gym, but we should probably find money somehow.
Oh, Aldrak, is there, with your contacts with the guard, can you not find if there's any wanted, posters or wanted men that we can go after for a cash reward?
There are, but there's pictures of you and there's pictures of Jim. So
What have I ever done?
I need to stay away from there if I can. I've picked up my pay. That would be that's it now.
Beautiful. So if you roll initiative on the bag of holding, it comes up as Lil.
Ah.
Interesting.
Well, let's be
don't know
fair.
how to take
Plot
that.
twist.
That's a pretty good initiative.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
So
Wow,
Lil
plus
is a bag of
5.
holding.
She's a rogue.
What's the difference?
Lil's a little ninja.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's one of the coolest class.
Wait, she's not a barbarian.
Not yet. You're still teaching her to rage, don't forget.
By stamping on her toes.
Rogue barbarian. I stab you in the back.
No, you'd be really, really sneaky, and just when you are behind somebody, that's when you'd rage. The bonus action's like, surprise! And then stab.
Well, I guess our current quest is to help those kids out, right, with a demon. The whole giving their souls away thing.
Yeah. So we need to find
So-
Edmonton for that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So well, I'm guessing we definitely know that some noble was on board that ship, which could be him. So I'm going to suggest we go to the port and start asking questions about. Oh, did anyone get the name of the ship as we approached it?
We did not.
As soon as I set foot on the ship, I named it myself. It's called Nichard's Pride.
And it sank.
Well, it was a temporary stand-in for the real one.
I'm sure our mutual friend, or the we can find Iceberg Man. He'd know.
Oh, that's true. Let's hunt down Iceberg Man, and we'll make him talk
So,
over a beer at the pub.
so that would be the first thing that I'd ask John Axel about. Is he still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
He has been taken to
An insane asylum.
yes, indeed. No, he's been taken to the Temple of Lathander.
Okay. All right then, so we can go and find him at least.
For healing.
Let's have a chin wag.
Yeah, he needed a lot of healing. To be quite honest, I'm amazed that anybody made it out alive with the Kraken around.
Because what I was suggesting was that we know the noble was on that ship, so we can ask people around the port if they had seen anyone of that style. Maybe style? Bad style. But anyway, come off that ship and have any idea of where they might be heading. I think it's the only clue or thread we have.
Yeah.
You make your way to the Temple of Lathander, which is in. It's just not far from where you are, in the castle. Castle Woods. It's not far from Charleston. It's a beautiful building. Whereas Temple Sune is a little more simplistic on the outside, at least, and the Temple Gond that you've been to beforehand is grandiose. And there was the small temple to the sea. This one is very much a grandiose temple. Everything you expect from a big temple.
Looks like they shine off.
Lathander, that you all kind of know this, is the god of birth and renewal.
So a good god, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
The Lord Healers follow Lathander.
Oh, that's what in Acquisitions Incorporated, Evelyn is a follower of them.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, very, very good. To answer your question, very good.
Yeah.
Very holy.
Super good. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we should try and find. Did you even get his name, Eunice?
No. Iceberg man. That'll do.
Yeah, well, we should probably try and find him.
So are we going to pose as meteorologists with the intro?
That might
No.
possibly be best.
Well, I mean, it's not like he's not going to get fooled by that, is he? Because I think he knows who we are.
No, I was meaning to get to talk to.
Oh, like he's like, oh, sorry, we can't see. You can't see patients at the moment. We're closed. But
Yeah.
we're meteorologists, and we need to find out about
Exactly.
this iceberg. Yeah, we go.
Exactly, and we should all have names, I feel. No,
We've all got names.
no, other names that aren't each other's names. This
Clyde.
Clyde
Okay,
is good.
I'm gonna be called Eunice.
Are you going to wear your dress as well?
Why not? I cast
Such
disguise.
occasion.
I cast disguise self and make myself look like a taller version of Eunice.
In that
really
case, I will
weird.
be Gemma's.
Yeah, you both look just entirely out of shape. It's just this weird amorphous. It looks wrong, comically wrong. Assuming you step inside, there is a large church-like structure with pews and various doors coming off of it, and then an altar at the far end, which has which has a sort of growing metal structure of a road travelling into the sunshine, which is the symbol of the thunder. There are people around. There's a few obvious acolytes. There's one sort of dithery old one, especially, who probably is in charge, given how these things tend to work. By the oldest gets to be in charge. And there's also just people. There's people praying or just taking their time out of their day to sit in the calm of the church. It is a quiet space. Hello?
Hello.
Cool. Everyone was silent. I was like, so
I guess let's go up and talk to the old lady in my Eunice disguise. Hello there, dearie.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I'm an old lady meteorologist.
A what?
A meteorologist.
I'm sorry, I don't hear very well. A what?
A meatballologist.
You want a meatball sandwich?
Well, yes.
Actually, now that you mention it, yes.
We're interested in the magic of weather.
Oh, the weather! Oh yes, the weather's been terrible. Have you noticed how hot it's been lately? It's been so warm.
Yes,
It
my
is so
balls, which I don't
unusual.
have, have been frightfully sweaty.
Which is
After
which is why we're here.
After a couple of minutes of exchange with this woman who quite clearly isn't all there either.
You mean either?
One of the other acolytes approaches you and is like, hello, I'm terribly sorry, is this going to help?
Yes,
This
we're
charming young lady's helping wonderfully.
we're meteorologists, you know.
Okay. Welcome to the Temple of Thunder.
We
Oh,
understand.
thank you, young man or lady. Which are you?
He's a man.
Thank you, young lady.
We understand that you have somebody here who thought they saw a iceberg, which is hugely unusual.
Yes, the poor man is quite mad, unfortunately.
Would it be possible to speak with him?
For what reason?
Well, we're absolutely fascinated about this iceberg.
I mean, I don't think he really saw an iceberg. I think he's just. I think he might have just been at sea for too long.
Well, see, what we are is actually meteorologists who study delusions about the weather. We're psychometeorologists. And we believe that this is a new phenomenon where people think that they see icebergs when actually what they're seeing is krakens or something.
Can you want me a deception check? Just the sheer level of luck.
Interesting.
Finally, that +8 comes in useful.
He looks at you and he's just like, I don't really understand. Try not to stress him. He is very unwell, but I suppose you can talk to him. He is currently restrained for his own good.
Don't worry, we're very good at talking. We're very used to talking to mad people. No deception check necessary there.
He looks a bit confused. You don't think he's wholly happy with the situation, but at the same time, that's the worst that can happen.
I suspect we'll find out.
You're led to one of the side chambers. The first one you step through has various people who are in small beds, small cot beds, and they're clearly sick from various ailments. And the more acolytes are attending to them and helping to heal them. And you're brought over to a little side room, which is unlocked by the acolyte you saw. And he opens the door and he says, "Please, he's inside. He can't travel too far. As I said, for his own safety, please don't think we're being horrible to him. He's just. We don't want him hurting himself."
Thank you very much, young lady.
As you step inside, you see that the very much weather beaten and harmed. He's not. You recognise him from the ship, but he's looking pretty beaten up as it is anyway. His legs are currently manacled together, as are his hands as well. He's laying on a bed, gently whispering to himself.
Ah, yes, a fascinating patient, isn't he, Jimminy?
Gemmers.
Jimmers.
Yes. Hello, dear. Do you remember us?
Turns and looks at you, his eyes wide. He's like, it's you. No, I have no idea who you are.
Oh. Be a good thing then, isn't it? I'm Gemmis. And this is my associate Eunice.
Hello. I mean, hello. Hello.
And these are the fellows, you don't need to know their names. Clyde was one of them, I believe. Iceberg. Did you also see a kraken?
At this point, his face darkens. And you're visibly like, the monster. Or the monster.
Yeah. And the giant monkey. You saw that too?
Stops and stares at you intently, almost like he's remembering something. And all of a sudden, there's a little snap. Oh, the monkey.
That was the bit that got him. What?
It's almost like he didn't remember it until he mentioned it, and then it just snapped in his head, and there's sudden that flash of memory of this massive orange and blue ape being. It drove that insanity a little bit deeper.
Don't let them tell you you're making it up. It's all true. What was the name of the ship you were on?
Ship. The ship is it?
Wrecked in
What
pieces.
happened?
Kraken smashed it up.
No. No, but the monkey. The
Was
monkey
beaten
was
up.
supposed to save us all.
Oh. Yeah, I think the monkey might still be fighting underwater. Yeah, it was a heroic monkey. It was a special, wonderful. Should we take a moment to say thanks to that monkey?
The monkey sent us here to you, young man, to help protect you against the evil icebergs and krakens and things.
What? Thank you. I must praise the monkey, but not here. I will upset the gods if I praise it here.
Yes.
He slowly rocks back and forth.
I would like to whittle him a little monkey charm to wear as a necklace.
Eunice, Jim, you know what we've just done? Level 13, encounter, monkey cult.
Yes.
We already started a cult of Paige, so
We did, yes.
which I'm very disappointed didn't go anywhere.
Well, it's just the two of you.
Well, I never thought Paige was a god.
But I did.
It was only really Uldrak.
So it's not gone anywhere. It's just the same level as it was before.
I thought Uldrak had renounced his faith.
Oh yeah.
I renounced all faith. I only had Paige at that point. So there you go.
Anyway, what were we doing? Oh yes, before the monkey and the iceberg and the various other things happened, there was a man on board your ship, a nobleman. Do you know where he went?
The nobleman. The nobleman. The muffin man. No, he didn't like the muffins. He said they were dry.
Well, the monkey hates people who think muffins are dry.
Of course he does.
I just mutter in the background. Animals not liking muffins.
What was that?
I just mutter in the background. Animals not liking muffins. Is angry that food is being dissed.
How many times a day can you rage now?
Not enough.
Because there wasn't the yes, I saw him. Is it his fault?
It was all his fault. He angered the monkey. He made the kraken come, and he farted out an iceberg. He's a very bad man. And we would like to find him so that we can visit the
Punish
judgment
him.
of the monkey upon him.
Can Jim and Eunice roll me insight checks?
Oh, is mine not rolling?
Oh yeah. Jim's insight of -1.
I'm not very wise, okay? That should be obvious by now. That's the only reason I had sex with Schist.
So it's less obvious to Jim. It is very obvious to Eunice that this man is broken. His mind is snapped in several places, and he is certainly susceptible to everything that you're saying to him. Definitely
Monkey cult.
believing everything you're saying. we need to stop him then.
We do, but I feel you're still too sick. I think just giving us information will please the monkey.
But I must. I must warn the others.
The others, dearie.
Which others?
I need to warn the guild.
Is that where the bad man's gone to see the guild?
I think so. That's why he was on the ship, to do work for the guild.
Well, yes, we'd better go. We'd better go and see them and warn them and protect them wherever they are. So where would he have gone to afterwards with the guild?
The guild has many hideouts, but maybe he's going for the boss. Maybe the fish.
I have sad news for you. The fish, the boss, the guild, they're all in on it.
His eyes widen with pure horror. But the captain said that they would look after us. The captain said it would make the rose prosperous again.
Well, yes, and look what happened to him.
High Lord Bobo did not agree.
Starts to visibly break down, tears streaming down his face.
It's not too late to make a new life. Maybe farming might be nice. Something earthy, stable, quiet.
What about working behind a bar?
Oh God. This is how we get cheap labour, people.
I could work on a farm.
No, this is how we start our own cult. We break the members so they stay in the system.
I like where this is going.
Let's stay on topic here. The guild. Where would we go to find them, and most specifically the evil man?
I don't know exactly. They have hideouts all over the city. We just dealt with bringing the cargo. We didn't do anything further into the city.
Well, when you brought the cargo, where did you bring it to?
We used the fishery. Then other people from the guild would come and collect from the fishery, or they would bring us to the fishery and then we would collect it.
But where was it? But surely, there's got to be a start and an end point here. Where were you getting things from and then taking them to the fishery?
Oh, wherever Xanathar wanted us to. He would ask the captain to move the goods, and then we'd move the goods. Sometimes we'd raid ships and then bring Xanathar some of the goods. Other times Xanathar would give us information and tell us where we can go.
Now, look, I think you're holding out on us here, and I think the monkey would be very upset if that was the case.
I'm not.
You wouldn't upset High Lord Bobo, would you?
I'm not. I mean no disrespect or lies.
I feel we have troubled this man enough with all these revelations. Was your ship called the Rose?
The Compass Rose.
Compass.
Everyone else is dead, aren't they?
I fear they might be.
Not everyone else. I mean, there's lots of people alive in this city.
Though if he doesn't get his way, High Lord Bobo.
Oh God, you monsters.
The wrath.
The monkey is a vengeful god.
But is very pleased with you.
Oh, hell, Bobo.
Oh, hail, High Lord Bobo. You shall speak to him, you shall mention him in his proper title. And I go to, backhand him, but I don't. I, kind of just, pass it in front of him. Like a gesture of warning.
Some people, the power just goes to their head.
Oh.
So you don't know where any hideouts are, but you must know some contacts in the city, in the guild, who might know where things were being kept.
I mean, there's a couple of some of the bars on the docks. That's where we'd go if we needed anything.
What bars were those, dearie?
He looks and tries to think. Skewered dragon. That was my usual one.
Lovely.
If I needed, favors and stuff, I would go there.
We'll ask them to see if they saw this iceberg too for our meteorology.
It's real. I promise it's real.
Thank you for all of the information. Now, to make sure that you do not crumble in the wrath of High Lord Bobo, I'm going to give you this. And I am going to take my hand behind my back and rummage, and I'm going to do the minor conjuration.
Okay.
And it's going to basically be the the eye, it was the eye from the Minotaur that I had.
Yeah.
Was it quartz?
Yeah.
It was quartz. No, it was zircon.
Oh, no, zircon.
Yeah, and I'm going to give it to him. And I said, this is an eye of Bobo. As long as you have this in your possession and do not lose it, you will be safe from the cataclysm that one day may begin. sometime soon, perhaps. And I tap my nose lightly with an index as I back up towards the group again. And just for everyone's notice, hang on 1 second. So this eye glows 5 feet, but most importantly,
That's so mean though, 'cause
after
it's going
an
to
hour,
disappear.
yeah, that's
So
the point. Do not lose the eye of Bobo. They are
So
very
then I'm
rare
gonna-
to come by.
I'm going to give him the whittled monkey and say, and if you do lose it, don't worry, because you've got this one as a backup. So mean.
Treason! Treason!
To rehabilitate him.
I'm gonna be studying him very carefully, his kind of both look and mannerisms and speech and things like that, so that should it be the case that I ever need to disguise myself as him, I'll be able to do it very well.
Okay, roll me just a flat intelligence check. You think you can probably get the way he looks, but given his mind state, there's no. It's impossible to tell what is his normal mannerisms and what is the insanity.
Fair enough.
But certainly you can take his face. Yes.
Oh, got your face.
Are we, is business concluded here?
I feel it.
I think so. Go in peace, and
Then-
with the praise of the monkey upon you, good sir.
Let's depart. Just clicks both his heels together and raises double fists into the air and says, "Hail, High Lord Bobo,"
God.
as he leaves the room.
Oh God! Look over! It's an iceberg. Bye.
Wow.
You're so mean.
As you leave down the hall, you can hear the laughter echoing from this chamber. The man is quite clearly insane.
Well, they do say laughter is the best medicine, don't they?
No, well, that sounds more like a cackle instead of a laugh.
Well, that's probably the second best medicine. Look, I don't know. I don't have a medical degree.
Also, medicine is the best medicine.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you make your way out of the Temple of Lathander.
-1.
Cool.
I feel
Well,
a
we
bit
created a
humbled
new
about that
demon
spell.
worshipper.
Yeah. Managed to successfully unhinge someone. Do you think it was the spell or just a perfect storm of everything that was going on?
I mean, everything that would have made it a bad day at sea, I think happened.
Yeah.
You had what essentially are pirates boarding, demons being summoned, and then a mutiny and a kraken.
And a
So,
kraken.
To be honest, I felt my mind slip a little bit in that instance as well. I thought I saw Callie grow wings and fly. Can you believe it?
Well, you know,
wait, is that mushroom still in your system?
Well, I
Jim,
bloody
Jim,
hope.
when Jim, if we get back to the tavern, you need to drink some milk, okay? It'll bring you back.
Well, I'm a little bit lactose intolerant, so you might not want to stand too near me after that.
Can't have been worse than last night.
So yeah,
All those bodily fluids and
Okay, moving on. I don't want to be hearing this.
It's that point you cast Fireball I was worried about.
that proper made me clench. Oh, you mean the set? No, yeah, I see what you're saying. I unleashed my fireball on you. That hot, steamy spray.
I am so done right now.
Now I'm feeling seasick on land.
We still recording these sessions, aren't
Yep.
we? Yeah, I thought we were.
Yep.
Have you been uploading them? I was looking for them the other day.
I haven't. I need to start uploading everything again.
Well, this one could probably use some editing.
No. They all
Nope.
go up unedited.
Love it.
But yeah. So we now need to go down and find. What was that pub's name?
the Skewered Dragon.
Skewered Dragon. Alright.
Is that one of the ones we've been to before?
You have been to the Skewered
Yeah, I
Dragon
think so.
before,
Yeah.
yes.
Is that where the racist turtle was?
Yes, it's one of the racist turtle.
Marvelous.
Mostly because I enjoy the racist turtle.
Everybody loves racist turtle. Okay, well, if we're going there, then before we go in, I'm going to disguise myself as the bloke we just met, whose name I should probably have found out.
Oh, we didn't actually take his name, did we?
No, you didn't.
Did not. Not did anyone offer you his name at any point.
Hmm.
Which probably means that he doesn't even know his name.
You could go in as him, feigning amnesia and slight madness.
My Lord
everyone's
Bobo
probably heard
frowns
he's
at
turned
them
up mad.
I can do that.
Oh yeah, it worked so well last time.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to go in up slightly apart from these guys and sort of sit at the bar with my head in my hands and see whether anyone approaches me.
Okay.
I'm playing hopscotch outside.
The barman, as you sit down, as usual.
Yes, please. I've had a hell of a, couple of days, let me tell you.
A couple of seconds later, he slams down a stein of pretty bad ale. It is very much the cheap stuff.
Ah, bad ale, my favourite.
When the rose starts pulling in more money, I'm sure you can buy him the nicer stuff.
Fair. Any of the gang in today?
Not seeing any of them but you. In fact,
All
I
right.
didn't even know your ship had come back.
Well, it didn't exactly. Yeah, there was a bit of an incident out there, let's say, with an iceberg and a kraken and a monkey.
Roll me a deception check.
I mean, that's all true, apart from the iceberg.
It's because you're pretending to be somebody else saying this.
Okay.
So, you killed your crew.
What? No, I didn't. But, they are dead. That is true. That's why I'm looking for anyone in the guild. I could use some help to. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Everyone I knew and loved is dead. They're all dead. Oh, and the monkey, the horrible monkey. I love the monkey. All hail the monkey.
Yes, yes. What about your wife?
He's in, boys. He's
Side
in.
quest.
Can I make an insight check to see whether this is a test or not?
You can.
You have no idea.
No idea. Yeah, he's very hard to read.
My wife wasn't on board, as you know, you should well know.
That's funny.
Being as how I don't have a wife.
Cracks
Also-
a little smile. All right, Tarth. Young hero. What do you need?
Well, I need, help. Maybe get to some sort of safe house. I think the people that were on that boat, they look bad customers. I'm worried they might be looking for me.
No, cracker and a monkey and an iceberg.
Yep. Look, weird things happen at sea, all right.
Just very confused. He's like,
But no, there were other people there. This bunch of, I don't know. There was this very handsome pirate. There was some lady with wings. There was a goblin who's very selfish in bed.
Fuck's sake.
Wait, how do you know he was selfish in bed?
I'd imagine, he looked the type.
I mean, I can suggest going to Skullport, but you'd have to take a boat from here. There's a few. We've still got a few warehouses around the docks. If you need somewhere to lay low. But since the Zents have been pushing us out, there's not much around at the moment.
Well, after what I've seen, the Zents don't scare me anymore.
Fair.
Are there any of them that are in use that have people there? I'd rather be around other people I can trust.
Yeah, there's a few places on the docks. And scribbles down an address and passes it to you.
Thanks kindly.
He pours another drink. Goes, that one's on me. I hope you feel better.
Thanks, mate.
So, yeah, keep yourself safe.
Will do.
Cool. Yeah.
The bit of paper you gave me, does it have an actual address on it, or does
Yes,
it have?
it has an address. You know the docks well enough to know that it's in the sort of central area of the docks. It's a storage and shipping warehouse.
Fair enough. Okay, after a while I will finish my drink, slip off the bar, and then go outside and find the others, or wait for the others wherever they are.
Right. You have that information.
We have got some information.
But yes, there is indeed a Xanathar hideout, guild hideout, that is in the Lockwood. Well, excuse me for a few minutes, Italy.
Okay.
Feel free to discuss amongst yourself what you want.
So are we going to send you in there again and chance it? Or are we going to try and hit it in?
Good question.
I reckon that in Waterdeep we invent Netflix and make loads of money.
Ooh, like a conjuration/illusion spell.
Mm-hmm.
Or we buy a goat, we milk the goat, we make goat's cheese, we sell the goat's cheese. And with the money we buy another goat. We milk both goats.
This sounds like work.
Using Mage Hand.
Is this how Netflix works?
Yes, when you strip Netflix back far enough, it's actually just goat's cheese.
When you just look at their business model, it might as well be goat's cheese.
So I guess we could watch it stealthily.
Oh yes, stakeout.
See if.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
And
see
then we
if
probably need to try and.
Matey makes a call.
Yeah. And if he doesn't, we're going to need to try and find a way of getting in with.
I mean, me and Jim are fine. We can go in, we can slip in unnoticed. Eunice, you could distract people by pulling off a concert outside. And then with the crowds that form, the rest of you can sneak in. How does that sound?
It probably won't work.
That hasn't stopped us before.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or, how about this? Me and Jim, Eunice, you do the whole concert thing. Me and Jim, we go all see-through like, and we scout the place out, see what we can find, and then we come back outside and we all split up in different ways to leave using the crowd that Eunice has formed, and then we group at the bar, at the tavern, put our findings together, and then basically see what we want to do with the information. Maybe we find the people we want to find, and then we know where they are. Maybe we find some maps, like strategy maps with like markings all over it, of other safe houses that we might be able to look into. All sorts. How does that sound?
Well, that all sounds like a fine plan, but I reckon about 5 minutes into that, you're going to summon some kind of giant monkey demon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all going to go to shit, so...
I mean, if we're caught, that would be a very good distraction, Jim. So I'm going to give you a point for that.
All right, but let's just call that Plan B, shall we?
Yeah, that's Plan B.
More like Plan G.
No, I've got something planned for that.
No, that would be the goats.
I think if it's not just Plan A, that's all we can really hope for.
Fair.
Let's not push our luck.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the guy called you when you were at the bar?
No.
Day. I think it
Did he
started
call
with
me
a
something by
T.
name?
Yeah.
Tauron or something like that. I think.
Jigglesworth or something?
Well, I'm sure that Jim would have been paying attention to that, even if I wasn't. So hopefully Paul will tell us.
Yeah.
Is this our only lead? Oh no, we can also ask around about the.
Well, what else did he say, Jim? What else did he say? So he gave you the address.
That was pretty much it.
Anywhere else?
I think I don't have a wife.
You don't think? I wonder if she knows where he is.
No, but I don't have one.
But you don't. Do you know?
Well, let's put it this way. If I do have a wife, then that guy knows that I wasn't who I said I was, and this address he's given me is going to lead us right into a trap.
I'm fine with that.
Well, that's why we bring you along, Richard, so you can come in there and save our asses when it all goes tits up.
That's where Plan B for Bulgura activates.
Just, you need to buy me another growth potion so I can fight that monkey if it turns on us again.
They weren't. Bobo's harmless. At what point has Bobo actually hurt any of us?
Well, the first one punched me in the face.
Because you're big and scary.
That still doesn't change the fact it punched me in the face.
Maybe I could summon something else.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
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 So yeah.
We've decided we're going to open Waterdeep's version of Greg's.
But where are we going to find all the rats?
It's Waterdeep. There's loads.
Now you're dissing my real life sacred place.
When you go to the psychologist, like, okay, go to your happy place. Meal deal. Vegan sausage roll.
They're actually really nice.
I can't have breakfast.
That's what you get for being diabetic.
I know.
Think how Greg feels about it.
Okay, so you've been to the Church of the Thunder. Helped really push a guy into becoming more insane.
You say pushed, say
nudge.
Actively encouraged.
We told him he wasn't hallucinating. Surely that's a good.
True. Maybe it'll help him be more lucid.
He's now a perfectly sane monkey demon worshipper.
With aspirations of farming.
Yep. Cool. I guess my next question is, what else would you like to do? Anything?
I'd like to go to bed.
Yes, it is 20 to 12 now, isn't it?
Yeah, so before we start something else, it's yeah, probably a good plan to call it there.
You're at a good point.
Mm.
So our options are a safe house, or Skullport,
Or Greg's.
or Greg's.
Well, I'll let you guys decide. To be my last set for a week.
What was that?
I've said let you guys decide. It'll be my last session for a week. Cheryl and the Ben are going to Scotland.
Oh.
So you're not here next week?
No, I won't be here next week. I don't think Cheryl will be either. I know she's thinking of taking the laptop, but whether she's playing or not, you think?
That's the one going. It's great. Play D&D.
Yeah. We're basically going to be at Park Dean in Weymouth in Scotland. So it should be fun. Yeah, it should be fun.
So I guess we can say Aldrak is acting on the Greg's plan.
I am, yes, definitely.
While the rest of us do whatever else we do.
I mean, it's the
100%.
only legal one.
Well, I don't know. Like you're leaving me in charge.
breaking in an entry, in a safe house, or go to a crime underbelly of Waterdeep. Or Greg's, where we pay taxes.
They are baddies. They are criminals. So.
Yeah, but just because they're a bad guy doesn't make them bad guys.
Someone
They just misunderstood.
That is true. I mean, they're working for a massive criminal organisation, however.
Jim was a pirate.
What? Who told you that?
And the guild does say that they'll look
That
at
was classified information.
You'll never prove a thing.
Nietzsche goes into the other room of the pub and pulls out Aldrak's dossier on Jim.
It's really thick.
It actually it makes Volo's guide look like a, I don't know,
pamphlet,
children's book or pamphlet.
27 strength check to lift it up.
You've got to do it now before anything.
Oh,
In fact,
has anyone seen Bruce Almighty?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know when he meets God and here's your file, and he opens it up and he gets launched across the room as he opens up the bottom drawer of the filing cabinet. No, you're all too old.
No.
I get it.
I was trying to find the shot from The Simpsons where Skinner pulls out Bart's records folder. It just pulls the entire bottom drawer out. It's all just a file for Bart.
Simpson B. Yep, that's exactly what it's like.
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Hang on.
Cool. Yeah. So. Yes.
Noisy.
What would you like to do? Is there something you'd like to go to next week?
I'm pretty sure I'm down with the safe house, like a covert watching operation, stake out.
One of those lines will be best, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's closest, isn't it? And then if that doesn't work, I guess we can go down to Skullport.
Mm.
I mean, depending on what we find, we probably will be going to Skullport anyway.
I have a feeling we'll end up there at some point.
Yeah.
From a planning point of view as well, if Bry's missing a session, it does make sense to stay closer to home, so to speak. Because he can physically find us at this address. He can't find us when we're down at Skullport.
That's true. Cool. Plan made.
Unless we give him the shrinking potion and we just put him in our pocket for a bit.
Can we just do that anyway? Oh my
Pocket
god!
Eldra.
No. We should shrink Shist and Eunice and make them fight in like a little ring for money.
We could make them do that without shrinking them.
No, but if you shrink
both
them,
pretty
it means they can fight on like a singular bar stool, like a ring.
Yeah.
But if with the Bulgura I summon also be small.
Make
It'd be
him a
like
decision
action
of half a
figures.
Paul, yes. The Bulgura will also be small.
I'll fight you. I'm not fighting a Bulgura.
It'll be like Toy Story.
Or the Goblin in the Cupboard.
Holy crap! I haven't seen that film in years.
That
My
was a classic
lord!
reference.
Sounds like a horror.
No, the Indian in the Cupboard was amazing.
Massively underrated.
Completely underrated. Ah,
I just really wish I could see more of Darth Vader fighting a T-Rex.
yeah.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's a very old film.
Yeah, very
Of a
old
very
film.
old book.
Yeah.
Very old.
Cool. Thanks everyone for. Hope you enjoyed the Kraken attack.
We did. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a shame that you know, someone started the fight because we would have had help otherwise.
I've just looked this film up and it's from 1995. That's not very old.
I mean,
These guys are babies. You have to remember that.
I'm not a
25
baby.
years. That film is like 8 years older than Kai.
It's older than me, yeah.
I was 15 when that.
I think I was 6.
10.
I'm actually quite
Maybe.
surprised I've seen it, to be honest.
I was
when you think
20
about it.
then.
I've never even heard of it before.
You're missing out.
All right,
Right,
there you are.
guys.
That's what I can watch this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for a lovely session again, guys. It's been a blast.
Cool.
Nice.
Yep.
Ta-ta, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Cheers,
See
guys.
you when I
Bye-bye.
get- See you when I get
Cheers,
back.
everyone. Good night.
Yeah, have a good time.
We will.
Oh, and yeah,
Take care, all.
and yeah, Josie.
Yo.
I will add the. If I don't do it by next week, remind me to add the stats for your wings one day.
Yeah, no worries. Is it just the same as is it Protector Asimar?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you can be fallen if you want to.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, no, you are Protector Aspen.
Cool. Yeah, I'm good with that.
You can do the. Let's do the Wazzy. It does more. You can be damaged as well.
Yes, yeah. It's the one that
Each
you.
turn, each of your turns, you can deal extra radiant damage to a target.
So I've actually got an ability that lets me add damage. Oh yeah, Radiant Soul. If you cast
Yeah.
a spell that deals radiant or fire damage, would that then count for Radiant Soul? Like the damage that I'm adding with the wings, would it count for Radiant Soul?
Which one have you got? Which ability have you got?
It's called Radiant Soul.
That's the Asmar
Um,
ability.
no, that's the patron ability.
Why have they named these things the same?
I have no idea.
Radiant fire damage, you add your charisma modifier to one radiant fire roll. It would stack, yes.
Nice. Okay, I'm good with that.
So you add your. You can use them separately or together.
Mm-hmm.
That would be up to you. But you could use them on because you're going to do it once, can't you? Also, it's only on radiant attacks, so that's worth noting.
Yeah.
Radiant or fire attacks. Whereas Radiant Soul for being an Asimar is on any one attack,
Yeah.
so you can add that to Eldritch Blast, which allows you to add an extra. It's equal to your level.
Yeah. So it'll get better as I level up.
Yes. So currently you can add an extra 7. When your wings are out, you can add an extra 7 damage.
Mm.
That's stupid. Why did they never say it twice? You also have resistance to radiant damage. I don't usually have resistance to radiant damage. So you have resistance anyway for being an Aston, I think.
Let's have a look. Yeah, resistance to radiance.
So you're immune to radiant damage.
I'm also immune to necrotic damage as well.
What makes you immune to necrotic?
So with the radiant soul, you said necrotic instead of.
Oh yes, yeah. You're not immune to radiant, but you're resistant to both necrotic and radiant.
And because I was resistant to necrotic anyway, it then became immunity.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Why were you originally resistant to necrotic? I can't remember.
Because of asthma.
Oh yes, that's right. So you could either be resistant to both or immune to one of them. I think it's what you said, wasn't it?
Oh, was that what you said? In which case, yeah, I will drop the.
You get 1 stack of resistance.
In which case, I'll drop the resistance to radiant then.
Oh no, you have resistance to necrotic and radiant damage. You're right. So let's do both. So yeah, you are immune. Yeah, so you're resistant to one and immune to the other. Sorry, I was wrong.
No, that's all right.
I thought it was Fallen that had the resistance to one, and then Celestial that they both have resistance to both. That's insane. Just you have both.
They are pretty darn strong.
They are pretty strong. Yeah, you now have Radiant Soul twice,
Nice.
but one is different than the other one.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I might have to rename these. Like one as like Radiant Soul from Asimar, and then I don't know, Radiant Effects or something. I don't know.
Honestly, Radiant Soul and Radiant Wings,
Yeah, that works.
because it only works when your wings out. So
Yeah, that works. I'll sort that. Yeah,
also the projectile wings are way better than Fallen Wings.
they really are. Because you can't fly with the fallen wings.
No, I mean they're wrong. They cause fear.
Yeah, but meh, it doesn't quite work for Callie.
No, but they cause fear and then necrotic damage. But there's a flight risk, whereas the protector wings are it's just extra damage, but it's also flight,
Yeah.
which is much cooler.
Yeah, so much
Yeah.
cooler.
Chris said to me, "When are you doing Callie's reveal on her wings?" I was like, "Oh, I'm finding an appropriate moment, but there is potential for it to come up in tomorrow's session." Why is that? And he goes, "Well, because I've kind of painted her wings like this, and described to me how the wings were going to look." And I was like, "That's amazing." And he goes, "Yeah, I want to really start surprise."
It worked really well.
And I was half expecting it to be one of those situations where someone starts to get really hurt, and then you obviously jump in and go, "Boff, heal."
To be honest, if Chist had ended up falling, it probably would have been then.
Yeah, there was a number of moments where I was like, "Is it yet? Is it yet? Is it yet?" And then Aldrich going outside the boat, I thought, "That's perfect." Because it was just this wonderful moment. I sat there when I came up with that whole idea, purely because I saw the picture of the Kraken attacking the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "This is a fantastic idea for an encounter."
Yeah. Yeah, it worked so well, especially with the boys being pirates or seafaring people.
I was like, "This is cool." Gets to tie into the sea backgrounds. Tying everything together.
Bless them. I am still recording. I should have turned that off.